Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of the Four Pillars podcast that I've actually showed up to.
Yeah, boy.
So, this is episode 33 in my mind. It's not even episode 30 yet, probably not even episode 20. I need help. But I'm actually joined by all of the pillars. So we've got George and Tyler, who are always here, and James, who, like me, enjoys a good absence on occasion. So, my friends, how's it going?
Pretty damn
It's
good.
going well. I'm good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Pretty good.
Yeah, man, sick. All right, that's the end of the
I'm super
podcast,
excited
everybody.
to have all of us here. I'm just so keen. It's been ages.
It has been a
since
bit,
the
hasn't
four of
it?
us-
It's been a minute.
Yeah, since the four of us have been here. Yeah, it's been a couple months. So
I've had a
I'm very
busy
excited to
schedule.
be here. You have.
I've been a busy
But it's
busy
just-
guy.
It's nice that you're here now. It's exciting. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
look. So we're allowed to miss it. Life happens. There's four of us, so there's enough of us to do a show.
There is.
Like we just had George and I last episode, and it was a great episode.
It was good fun.
The different that's with four of us. There's no matter with all the different combinations. There's totally different dynamics. So they're always going to be good shows.
So you don't know what podcast you're actually tuning
Exactly.
into. That's the flip side to
Exactly.
it.
Are you
Well,
listening
you know
to
George is
Four
on it, and that's the main thing. And he's everyone's favorite anyway. So.
Yeah, no, I read the comments on the last two episodes, and the people fucking hate
Yeah,
me.
did you not hear? You're all fucking boring.
James and Ethan are stale now.
Fucking
So
bland.
I like
Please.
George when he's on the podcast.
Look, let's have a look. I'll find the comments. They're actually amazing. Fishy missing again. He was a bit bland, to be honest. Mean. And he's like, no, he isn't. He's funny af. And then somebody commented the most amazing thing I've ever read. And this is a really strange introduction, but we're going there. Bro, what do you expect? He barely scrapes by each day. I mean, having to wake up every day to go to work at a corner shop job just to get robbed by someone with a knife, and then having to record a vid for your total of 10 actual fans, and then having to edit that video, and then ending your day by selling drugs in the corner of the street just to get robbed for your drugs and money by the same man who robbed you while you're at the corner shop job. Would make anyone go mad. But Fishy has such a high level of tolerance that he goes back to his house every day after dealing with all that, then reads an AC fanfic to unwind and hits his head on the wall above his bed to even be able to sleep, and then wakes up and does it all again.
That's definitely
Fishy truly
one
is
of
an
your
example of
fans
peak
that watch
male
your videos, Ethan.
performance.
Definitely.
Thing
That
is, though,
elaborate
usually
story, that's amazing.
That is so much. It's so much to just make one of us feel like shit too. You know what I mean?
But as long as it's not me
Like-
feeling like shit, I don't really care, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true, George. That's true. Well, you would because you get so much love.
I'm just
Every
so cool.
comment's
I
about
do so
you.
many accents and people love it.
He does so many accents. Yeah, man.
It's true. It's really easy. to get
Granted,
to love
I
you,
don't
isn't
think
it?
anyone's like negated my existence. I just don't think anyone said anything. Like I haven't seen even my name, so which I'm like I'm doing something
Who's
right.
the old
Oh,
man
here's
in the
another one.
top right-hand
Here's
corner?
another one. This is quite funny. I'm glad you guys are slowly phasing out the bland pillars such as Ethan. Now get rid of James and we'll have a good entertaining cast. Less vanilla.
Yeah, then we should get Eddie and
Fuck!
Sheps on, and that'd make it so much better. Yeah, it had a real good dynamic to the show.
I think
It would be total chaos. It would be.
And then James and Ethan, you could do Streamcast.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not? I'll do Streamcast.
exactly.
Actually, I can't be asked. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
fuck that. That means you have to watch a bunch of Disney Plus Marvel shows. Yeah, that sounds fun.
This is why we have Eddie and Sheps,
Exactly.
so they can do it.
They could do the
Yeah.
the jobs that no one really wants to
Yeah,
do.
we fucking
They can-
allowed them
yeah.
to do like a review of the Snyder Cut, didn't we?
In
we did
fairness,
allow them
I
to do
wasn't.
that,
I
yeah.
didn't agree to that. That
In
would-
fairness,
they
I
went
did
around me
provoke
on
them
that.
to do it.
But it made them happy. They were smiling like children.
I think, to be fair, Eddie did ask me. Like, he didn't just say, we're doing this. He was like,
No, I know.
Is it
but he went
okay?
around me. He went around me because he knew I would have said no.
well, I just let him do it, you know?
Thing
He
is,
goes,
though,
James
keep the
said
kids
yes, and
happy.
I'm like, well, I fucking didn't.
you know what? Go with the first yes. But the thing is, I sort of like when I realised they were doing it, I just sort of encouraged it because I thought, hey, you know what? Fuck it.
might hit the
It'll be fine.
algorithm. You know.
Might hit the algorithm. It didn't, but it might.
You don't need to specify that it did.
Never does it?
Never does.
I'm not sure whether that was aimed at Eddie and Sheps or our network. Maybe both.
Oh, a bit of both.
Yeah.
I sort of both. I felt that's why I liked it so
Bit
much.
of both.
Exactly. See, if you take a bit of both from two different flavoured pies, You get the best of both worlds.
I tell you what does hit the algorithm, though,
you?
is Assassin's Creed Valhalla spoiler cast, which still gets views to this day.
Oh, no.
And it's all us just saying, "Oh, I fucking really liked it, man. It was so good."
Yeah.
Other than me talking so much shit about it, and everyone told me like they wanted me to die and to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And now the comments are very different.
The comments now are probably
very
like,
different.
"Can't believe these people fucking always flip-flopping their opinions when a game comes out. Can't fucking believe it. They're meant to be an unbiased fucking source of news. I fucking hate it."
What I love are the people that go back to those kinds of videos because they want to live in a time where I liked Valhalla. Like, people will tell me, like, I just listen to your old Valhalla content because I don't like that you dislike it now. I prefer when you liked it. I'm like, that's so weird.
It's like
That's
they're
fine,
headcanoning it.
I guess. I mean, I don't really...
They're headcanoning that I still like it.
That's pretty wild.
It's got as if that's like gained 70,000 views over the last like year or something.
Is that really? Fucking hell.
Somebody just randomly commented on that Valhalla review. This is the best guide ever. Please make guides for everything. Your voice is perfect.
I saw that one. It's the best guide ever. What does that mean?
It is the best guide ever. What are you on about?
We spent like 20 minutes talking about how tall some of the enemies are. How is it the best guide ever?
I don't remember. I wouldn't even call it a guide. I just call it sort of like a mistake. That's what I call it.
For 3 hours talking about it.
No. I'm praising it. It was 3 hours of us going, "Oh, this is so good." Oh my goodness. Wow.
Here's a comment from it.
Not me.
All these things about the Vikings being fun should be illegal. What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
I mean, I guess being a Viking probably wasn't fun in real life. Like, you had to do some heinous shit or get killed in like a raid when you're raiding the nearest monastery.
God damn it.
Yes,
Well, I don't think
boys.
you would die, would you? I can't imagine being the Viking that died raiding a monastery.
Just some big holy man comes down and slams into the ground, and he's like, "Come here, Drenger, fight me." That happens in real life, doesn't it? I mean, Assassin's Creed is historically accurate as fuck, so I mean, I'm just going to assume that happens in real life as well.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why are we talking about AC? What are we doing that for?
Yeah, can we like...
We're talking about the
Yeah.
network, and that got onto the spoiler cast, which once again, you guys loved it, and I was the only one that hated it, and in fact said I'll never play Assassin's Creed ever again in my life.
You just clearly don't understand the intricacies of Tevda and his Gloucestershire.
I don't know who that is. I don't even know who that
See,
is.
that's where you gone wrong.
I don't have the mental like strength to talk about.
No, neither do I. It's not even like the memes are funny anymore. Like,
No, it's not. They're miserable. I fucking hate it.
oh, I gotta just drop my microphone. All right.
Yeah. Right. So, now we could go down two routes for this podcast. We could continue to spew bollocks and chat shit, or we could talk about some of the latest and most interesting news that a whole 5 people will give a shit about.
Look, if we talk about the news, which we can do,
Oh, God.
we'll always put our 4-pillar spin on it, which means, you know,
Which means it's gonna be
7
really
people
fun.
will give a shit about
it's
it. I
going to be
understand.
great. Okay, we have something valuable to say about the Last of Us remake.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, we'll
I
start
don't.
there. It looks reat. That's the Last of Us remake, innit? I mean, what it's the Last of Us.
I actually
but
can't
remake.
believe that Tess doesn't look fit. I'm gonna fucking go mental.
Yeah, no,
that is the best part about this whole thing is the people that have come out of the
character
woodwork.
went from a solid 10 to like a 3.7.
I saw a comment
understand
on
the value of this.
it was a screenshot from Reddit, and it was a picture of comparison between Ellie in The Last of Us and Ellie in The Last of Us remake. And the comment just said, "Did they nerf her boobs?"
What?
And then someone responded
She's
to it
12.
like, "She's a child."
Oh, that's such a Reddit moment. That's such a fucking Reddit moment.
It's a Reddit
video
moment.
game discourse in a nutshell, really.
I
Isn't it?
hate,
horrible.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so
That's gotta
much.
be like a bait post. That can't be like an actual thing that someone said. Next it's gonna be like
You
Joel.
never know,
No,
do
it
ya?
is. It is.
It's gonna be Joel. It's gonna be like, they nerfed his dick print. For fuck's sake. I can't believe Joel doesn't grunt
What
as
do you
violently
mean,
as
did
he
they
used to.
nerf Ellie's boobs.
don't
Like
know.
that is
Nerfed them. Let's
Nerfed.
That's basically them insinuating.
they outright thought,
Oh,
hey, people are going to be
God.
paying attention to the child's boobies.
Oh,
And
Reddit
that's-
clearly is fucking absolute.
Reddit
bunch of
is.
nonsense.
Well, obviously
Reddit
Reddit
is.
is, but Reddit's not real humans. They're not like people with
That's true.
lives.
They're like
True,
AI
they're
generated people.
subhumans.
If you use Reddit for more than, I don't know, 30 seconds a day, you're officially a subhuman.
Fuck, I use Reddit sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah, my point is
Yeah.
proven, George.
No, I only lurk. Okay, I don't post. I lurk. That means I'm better.
Oh, that's all right. You've not gone full Reddit yet,
Exactly.
but it will happen.
But once I
It will
start
happen.
upvoting and
Well, that's-
receiving epic awards
Karma.
and
Is that what it's
karma,
called?
yeah, post karma.
Well,
Karma.
Yeah, that's what you get. You get karma for upvoting.
Karma clearly
or
doesn't hit the people
upvote
of
you.
Reddit if they're chatting about fucking Ellie's
Yeah, they're talking
boobs.
about
True.
Ellie's. How old is she in The Last of Us 1?
12.
14.
That's actually meant
14.
to 14. Stop it.
Whatever
Boys.
it is, the age of consent is a cut above. You know what I mean?
What is that? No, I don't. I actually don't.
She's not quite hit the age of consent yet, has she?
Well, yeah, it's just 2 years away from the age of
Not
consent. That's
quite.
actually fucked up. It shouldn't be 16.
And I suppose it depends on the country you're from, doesn't it, as well? So,
Do you think they even have an age of consent in the apocalypse?
Nah.
Probably not.
No, please stop.
They
this.
don't. They
Please
don't.
stop this. I've got to.
Who makes these laws? Like,
I think
what
they've
laws
got
apply?
James, what are you
Fireflies.
talking
I'm
about?
just saying they're killing people, like left, right, and center. So, like, who's enforcing laws?
James, I'm going to put this one to bed for you, mate. Is that all right? So, here's where we begin. Within the apocalypse, I have a feeling
Yeah.
survivors have bigger things to worry about than who's getting up to nonsense. So I don't think they really think
know.
about it.
I
you
reckon
know?
the
Yeah,
dude-
see, that's bad.
You know the
That's
dude that
bad.
pretends to
Is
be
it
hurt? So,
Do they still have pedo hunters in the
Some would
apocalypse?
argue the apocalypse is quite bad. You know what I mean? They might not have the oh my god.
Sometimes
this is
they
gonna-
get
Stop
zombie nonsense and they're like, "Oh mate, when you were fucking alive, mate, you were a fucking nonce."
How do I stop this? How do I stop this conversation from happening?
Sorry.
How do I get it
Usually
on
you have to
track?
stop
Oh
this type
my
of
God.
conversation at the source, Tyler.
Oh,
You've
God.
got to say, no, I don't want to do a podcast with you, cancer, then walk away.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. That's what you,
You
got to
signed
do
up
to
for
avoid
this,
this.
all right?
I'm,
This is
I'm
what
just
you
watching
get.
the
This
ship
is-
burn. The ship's burning, and I'm just like watching it. I can't do
You're watching
anything.
the library
and
of
you guys aren't
Alexandria
helping put
burning.
it out. You're just setting the fire.
Did you
Well,
expect us
if
to
you
help?
if you set enough fires, eventually it will go
Yeah,
out.
because that which cures.
If you set enough fires, eventually you will be arrested for arson.
yeah,
That's kind of the truth.
might do.
Not if you burn down the police station.
They'll just take you to another one,
Jesus
mate. It's not like they only have one.
no, there's the English police station. is one.
There
One.
isn't the.
That's why
It's in
there's so many
central London.
criminals.
And yeah, exactly. They
So,
have one police station and there's
on-
about 4 policemen.
All right, okay. Funny that. Anyway, on the
Sorry.
topic of The Last of Us remake, it seems like there's a big debate over people saying it doesn't look very good, and other people saying that it clearly does.
Yeah.
I look at it and it goes, it's a clear cut and dry remake, and then they're comparing. The comparisons are a bit weird because in The Last of Us, I recall the cutscenes were kind of like pre-rendered.
They were,
Yeah, they are.
Whereas in the remake, I'm under the impression they'll be real time.
Yes, they were.
So the visuals will flow into the gameplay more, and obviously the visuals are improved from even the pre-rendered cutscenes. But what people aren't realizing is that's then going to flow into gameplay.
Yeah. Like cutscenes and gameplay are going to be Last of Us 2 quality in
Yeah.
Last of Us Part 1. I'm looking forward to it. I think it looks
looks
better.
great.
I think it looks better
I
than
mean,
the
I'll
remaster.
probably not play it, but I'm looking forward
reckon?
to seeing what people say about it. I mean, I feel like The Last of Us for me was an experience that I'm happy to have only had once.
Oh, fair enough. That is fair enough. I can see that. It is one of those games.
Yeah, I'll never play The Last of Us Part 2 again. Not because I disliked it. I really liked
It's just
it.
a lot.
It's
It's
'cause
a
that was
lot.
muscly,
It is
isn't
a
it?
lot, yeah.
And it's not even that
It's one of my favorite games of all time, but no game has ever drained my spirit more.
Yeah, no, it's very
It's
draining.
so full on. It's so full on.
I replayed
It's
both
full
recently
frontal, innit?
when I marathoned them, and part 2 was far less draining that time, partly because I was on stream, but also partly because I guess knowing what to expect, it was easier to focus on. Like, I could really appreciate like just how good the fucking writing is in that game, and how well like
It's amazing.
you know the characters and their stories pan out, and how it all comes together, and like you notice tiny little things too. going through a second time. It was a really, really good experience, and I'm looking forward to playing the remake of the first one when it comes out. I'll definitely stream that through.
I think it's just I think it's nice that they're doing a remake.
Yeah.
I don't
It looks
think
really great. It looks really.
It's
I
really
was
good, yeah.
really surprised at how good it looked. Like, we'd heard the rumors for a while, and I think it was Jared sends me just a screenshot of. He goes, "Holy shit, this looks crazy!" And it was a comparison photo. And I'm like, "What the?" I didn't even know the news that they announced the remake.
Yeah,
I was like,
neither
"What
did
the
I.
fuck is this?" He goes, "They've remade it." I was like, "What the fuck?" And I just go straight to YouTube, watch the trailer, and I was like, "Holy shit, this looks unreal that they're doing, The Last of Us Part 1 with Part 2 graphics, which is the best looking game visually I've ever played."
I'm just imagining Jared showing you that, then nudging you with his elbow and going, "I can't believe they nerfed Ellie's boobs."
Oh no! Not my remake. Not my remake. Ellie's
God.
not. Oh, I'm
There's
not even
about-
gonna say it. I'm not even fucking say it.
Jared's a lawyer, right?
Yep.
In making that joke, he's probably figured out about 60 ways to sue me, so I'm going to shut up.
Amazing. But there is the argument that's come out of this remake that, well, The Last of Us Part 1 had a particular art style, which has been lost in the remake going for photorealism.
I actually don't care though. I can just play the fucking
and
remaster if I want to have that art style again.
I think to me what happened is because games trying to be photorealistic when The Last of Us 1 came out, it just wasn't possible to be directly photorealistic.
No, it was always like pre-rendered
like,
cutscenes and then gameplay was downplayed.
It was always trying to get there, but you had to go for a particular art style to be like, look, it's supposed to represent realism, but like we can't actually get there on the current hardware, so we're giving it this art style. And so The Last of Us 1 does have a particular art style that's different from The Last of Us Part 2 because of that, but I think that they were trying to get to where The Last of Us Part 2 is. So I do think that Part 1, the remake, is a better representation of what they wanted to make at the time. Obviously, I understand that people are like attached to the art style that ended up being part of Part 1, and it is quite artistic looking, and it does like take liberties, and it does look quite interesting.
Looks like a painting almost.
But yeah, and I think there's merit in that, and that game will always exist. You can always play it, and I get that. But I do think that this game is true to what they probably actually wanted to do with The Last of Us Part 1, which was to go down that photorealistic route that they just couldn't do on the PS3 properly. And so they opted to go for something a bit more stylized because, I mean, it looks better than trying to do direct photorealism on a PS3.
I think unless you played The Last of Us Part 1 like yesterday, you probably won't even notice. Like I feel like the game's quality in other areas was far more important than the visual aspect to it. So it'll be nice, improved, and all of that. But I feel like there is a point that out there that, and of course, I mean there is an argument, of course, as well that you can counter it with, and that point is, what is the point? The Last of Us Part 1, I don't think its quality ever hinged on how good it looked. It was obviously a nice extra because The Last of Us Part 1 was not a bad looking game, and a remake with that photorealism and not having to compromise with an art style will obviously improve that area. But I don't think that's necessarily going to hinge on the quality of the vast majority of the game. So maybe some people being a bit confused as to why it's going on, but I suppose it's one of those situations,
doesn't it? To be like
I suppose, as it. I mean,
it's a remake.
Yeah, but I always wondered what the difference was, because it's one of those where I just sort of felt like it worked. It sort of flowed. Like The Last of Us Part 1's gameplay and The Last of Us Part 2's, they didn't feel too dissimilar to me. Maybe they were.
True. I mean,
they
don't. If you haven't played them, if you play them set like apart from each other, but playing one and then two straight after, you can tell the difference.
Yeah, when I did the marathon, it was like playing two. It was like night and day. I was like, holy shit, this plays so well. And it's on top of that, like the AI design of The Last of Us Part 2 is like one of the best AI systems I've ever played. And that's going to be in the remake, so the AI is going to work like Part 2. You got all the different gameplay mechanics, and I would imagine. They haven't said it, but I would imagine they're going to change probably some of the encounters to work more with that system, because I do think that some of the encounter areas in Part 1 are a bit,
boring.
I don't know, small or a bit confined, a bit samey. I would imagine if you're going to do a remake, and you're remaking it, and it's totally new. Like you're doing different. The AI is improved, the gameplay's improved. You know, everything flows better. You got new. You can interact with the world differently. You've got you know, this completely overhauled graphics. Everything's done from the ground up. I would imagine you would take the time to refine some parts of the game that maybe needed to be adjusted. But I suppose we'll see what they do.
No, I mean, well, what actually needed to be adjusted to begin with, I suppose, is a big question. And obviously, I think The Last of Us Part 1 was fine as it is, but I'm not going to complain about a remake. I can just not look at it if I don't want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I also agree that it is fine as it is, but the fact that we're getting it now, it's just I'm happy about it because it's it's not something that I ever needed. And I never would have asked for it, The Last of Us needs a remake, because it doesn't. But I'm also happy that we're getting it because it's cool.
Yeah,
that's
it's cool.
Fair play.
It's cool.
It is cool.
It's fun. It's good, and I think it's similar to maybe to a lesser extent, but I guess, you know, Red Dead Redemption 1. I don't think it needs a remake. I think it holds up really well.
Oh no, I've been playing through it recently. It holds up fine.
It does.
Yeah, it's a great game. But
would it be nice if that had a remake?
It would be sick.
Yeah, if it was remade, I would piss, shit, and cum all at the same time, and then I'd be happy.
Yeah, same here.
Very much. Yeah.
All
I
my
agree with
fluids
that.
would be released onto the floor.
All of my body fluids will be on the floor.
Right.
Every single drop
All
of
it.
water
You
from
would
my
be
body.
completely just a dry
Drenched.
human.
I will be the first. I'll be the first human to ever look like a dried up raisin. It'll be fantastic.
Good fun, that.
I'll be on the floor there like Red Dead 1 Remake. Fuck yeah!
It's been
You're
so
so
many
crusty
years.
when you're crusty.
It's been so many years. I love Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's just
Yeah,
meant to
man. Yeah, but the thing is with that one, you know, that'll never happen because Rockstar's too busy updating Grand Theft Auto 5 still.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
True.
guys, it's the expanded enhanced edition. We've changed nothing.
Oh my
I'd want to know how many bonuses the bosses of that game got, of how much money they've made from that fucking game.
A decent wage.
It's
see
actually
them out.
unbelievable.
Probably about £3 and a Fredo.
I wish I
Yeah,
had
that
3
sounds
quid
about
for
right,
that.
The Fredo's important there. That's like gold these days. Like, it's like the rawest gold you can get, Fredo.
True. It's the
How
new.
so?
It's the new crypto.
Because the Fredo was the Fredo is the UK equivalent to measuring inflation.
It is.
Back when we were little nippers.
As in, you're talking about the Cadbury Freddo
Yeah.
frogs. That's
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
When we were little nippers, it was about 10p for a Fredo. Now it's 68p. It's a fucking
Mental,
robbery.
it's fucked.
It's daylight robbery.
I'm gonna
Tyler.
fucking go in there and rob a bunch of Freddos from the nearest
I'm
shop.
gonna actually rob
It's gonna be a
them.
daylight robbery. It's watch after
I'm
this
gonna rob them
podcast.
blind.
I'm gonna fucking
So
run
the
in there with
Fredo
balaclava.
increases in value as years go by. So, if you hoarded all the Freddos back in day, you'd be a millionaire by now.
Yeah, you'd have at least 68p if you had one,
Yeah,
there you
exactly.
go.
and if you had all of them,
It
you'd have
is
way
like
more.
it is like a long-term investment.
It's like a
investing in
physical
the stock
Bitcoin, but
market.
it's a frog.
Yeah, the Fredo coin market crashed, boys. What are you
Also,
gonna do?
at that point, you can't eat them because they'll be all sorts of crusty. But it's besides the
I'd
point.
still eat them. It's Fredo frog.
keep them preserved in a.
Oh, I'm just imagining George finding under his bed like this Freddo, and he opens it, and it's fucking white all around it. And he's just like, I'm still eating it. Shrugs and just fucking.
Now I find
eats
the
it
burger
anyway.
that I lost.
And then he wakes up and he'll be like, "Oh shit, I forgot to eat my Freddo." And then he's like, "Someone took the Freddo." Fucking idiot.
That's something George
That
would
was
do,
so
though.
funny.
Oh, God.
I listened to that segment. That was so fucking
I
funny.
still don't know what happened.
The
Oh my
burger,
God.
the burger segment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was so dumb.
that 10 minutes of that last Four Pills podcast was
Oh
pretty
my
unbelievable.
god.
I just don't remember eating it, and if I did eat it in my sleep, then I would have had sauce
We know
on
you
my
did.
face. I
The
would have
thing
had
is,
sauce
thing
on
is,
my
right,
face.
Eating a burger in your sleep. Hang on. For the uncultured.
So George last week was telling me how he's like, oh, so I ordered Macca's and I was really baked, and then I didn't finish it, didn't eat my burger, and then I fell asleep and woke up at 5 hours after I'd gotten the order. And then I couldn't. The burger was nowhere. The burger was gone, like it had been eaten. And then, but he also then goes 5 minutes later. He's like, But I have this weird memory, like a dream sort of thing, where I remember sort of eating a burger. And looking at it, it was half and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, but
so
that
you
could be
ate
like
the fucking
a false
burger.
memory.
And he's like, no, it could be a dream, bro. It could be a dream.
That
I'm like,
could be a
okay,
false
George, that's
memory.
fine though. And then I said, okay then. And then I asked you another question. I said, but George, where's the burger then?
It might be under the
You
bed.
have the memory of eating
You never
it.
know. What if it's under my bed right now?
It's gone.
listening.
George has no memory of eating that burger. He just sort of like got high, went to sleep, scrammed a burger in his kip, and then just woke up like, where the fuck's my burger,
I must
bro?
be a very talented eater while I'm asleep because there was no mess. I didn't wake up. There wasn't like lettuce on me or anything. It was just straight. The box was completely
Devoured
empty.
it.
You were
but
fucking
you were
baked out
also-
your head, mate. You do tend to become quite thorough. You know?
And you said you were standing over your bed eating it, so it wouldn't be on you.
He was sleepwalking. He was sleepwalking, scratching a burger.
Standing
Yeah. I
over
was
your
standing
bed.
at
What does that
I was
mean?
standing at the end of my bed, looking down.
That's the strangest.
Standing at the end of your bed or on
No,
the end of
at
your
the
bed?
end of my bed. So I was
right, okay.
standing on the end of my fucking bed.
Important distinction. Important distinction. Or else it's fucking really creepy.
It's like I'm having an out of body experience staring down at myself.
Imagine Julie walking in on that shit.
And there's a burger in the McDonald's box, and I'm staring down at it.
Fuck.
What do you mean, Julie walking in on that shit?
To be fair though,
Like
there's no way
he's
that
standing
happened.
on his bed, just like looking down, like so baked at his burger.
Looking down in sorrow.
Thing is, though, as well, she probably opened the door, see it, shut the door again.
Oh my
I would not let her in. I had an intimate
So
moment
that's
with
the
my
strangest story of somebody sleepwalking I think I've ever heard. No, hear me out.
Now it's back to
People do
gaming
some dumb
news.
shit sleepwalking. On
Please no.
the tame scale, or the tame side of the scale, shall we say, people open the fridge, they get a cabbage and they go to sleep with the cabbage, wake up and go, where the fuck did I get this fucking cabbage from? But
do that.
on the extreme side, you've got people doing all sorts and getting killed. This is that nice in between.
Devour a burger.
Yeah.
I'm still annoyed about it though because that was a burger that I didn't get to experience. Like
Oh, you
the burger
did.
experience.
You were just
Like you won't have a million more, mate.
I
Like,
know,
you won't
but
have a
that's
million
still
more.
one that it's like thinking about it now is making me salivate thinking about
Just
it.
get another one.
Nah, because it's that one that I want.
Order another. What kind of burger was it,
It was
George?
a grand Big Mac. It's not even that.
It was a grand. Oh yeah, fuck.
Wow.
Just get 2 huge
Oh,
Big
I'm
Macs.
sorry,
Happy
you can hear my
days.
Fucking dogs outside.
Woof.
Oh, they've been really bad for
Woof,
this
woof, woof,
recently.
woof.
They're being
Have
little
they?
bastards
That's
barking at the dog. Oh, fucking hell. I have to close my window 1 minute.
Jesus.
They're
Classic
loud,
Oscar and Hudson.
I miss when these podcasts would be interrupted by Dennis barking.
They're
Well,
awful.
if he did it now, I'd be very concerned.
They're the worst, man.
Yeah. Oh, it would be.
He's not
concerned,
very
yeah.
talkative these days. Happy
Oh
days.
no.
Oh, God.
What about
are we
Sora,
talking
James?
about?
What about Sora?
What?
Does he ever bark?
Sora is a very silent dog. Yeah.
He gets
no,
annoyed at
doesn't
you and
bark.
he goes,
But he does. He makes screamy sounds.
Such a little bitch.
Like he sounds like a dying
So he's-
seagull.
Quality dying.
For some reason, I expect nothing less from the dog of James.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
to be
just-
like an introvert that is also evil and fucked.
mute.
Yeah. He just like screeches at you.
Has he gone through his 2017 phase yet?
Oh, God.
Oh no,
Not
we'll know
yet.
when that happens.
Not yet, but I'm waiting on it.
He goes
Yeah.
through his iDubbbz phase.
Thing is, you
Right
know
now,
that-
he's really getting upset at like people in the YouTube comments saying they're mad that Connor's only killing the British in Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah. Currently, he's going through
Fucking
that phase.
alright.
but
Sora wants
You
Ubisoft
just
to
wait.
make
A year
video.
from now, he'll be throwing slurs left, right, and center. I'm telling you.
He wants Ubisoft to make a
And
video
year
of
after,
Americans
he'll actually
being
stop
killed.
barking.
Yeah, facts don't care about your feelings. He's getting really angry.
Is that still Ben Shapiro's pinned tweet?
It is still his pin tweet. Yeah, I went on to
I
his
love
the
that.
other day.
Doing, man.
Because he was talking about how there being like a gay relationship in Buzz Lightyear was like ruining children's lives.
Oh, yeah. What a fucking idiot,
That does
man.
sound like a Ben
Raised
Shapiro take.
individual.
Can't believe
Oh
I
my
used to
God.
look to Ben Shapiro for, like... I don't know, like,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
love
It's
wisdom.
tough.
Like, what
It's
the...
tough.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like he's a really smart man. He's a really clever,
like,
clever guy.
all he does is talk quickly. Like, that's it. That's all he does. And he's a Jew.
Talk
that
quickly
is
and
it.
pretend to be smarter than everyone else.
And he can't get his wife aroused because she's a fucking pussy is dry in the Sahara Desert when she sees him. Can't believe I married this fucking manlet.
Why are we violating this man? Like,
Deserves
leave
I
it.
want to
Allow
shag his
it.
wife
It's
in
done.
front
It's
of
in
him
the
and his
past.
sister.
He fucking violates everyone else he can fucking get his hands on.
That's true.
Little
Yeah,
bitch.
it's a
So
good
you-
point. It's a
So
good
your
point.
solution is let's do the same thing.
Yes, because he's
Yeah,
as
man.
bad as Hitler. He's terrible.
I fucking wring his neck.
To be
You've just
fair,
got- you've just
I would be interested in seeing that fight happen.
You've
Ben
just-
I mean,
Shapiro
wait,
and
like
James.
he's short, isn't he?
He's
I reckon you're similar size.
James is struggling in the corner, going, Ben Shapiro is disgusting. I'll kill him. You know, I'm like, what? Where did this come from?
because we hate
Yeah.
him now. Because the
It's
internet failed us
also yeah, it's also like I also hate that I ever listened to what he had to say, so I'm also like doubly angry.
Yeah, so we have to like be.
You're angry at yourself and angry at him at the same
and
time.
I'm pushing it all towards him. It's like the people
Yes,
that
man.
like are angry at me for my edgy
Oh my
face because they
God.
were like impressionable kids and like decided to. They're like, I'm angry at you and I'm angry at
You're
me. but I'm
projecting
gonna
right
be
now.
angry at you.
Shirk responsibility,
Yeah, I
mate.
get it.
It will do the trick.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we move on to another one of the subjects that we could discuss?
Yeah,
What
is
is
it a
there?
gaming
Yeah.
subject?
It might be.
Can we talk about the AC 15th anniversary?
No,
yes.
no, it's not.
Never
It's What if you want to get onto that? I could.
AC
tell you-
celebration.
I could tell you to shut the fuck up in a bit, but for the time being, Starfield. I guess we got gameplay
yeah.
for that.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
thought
did,
I wanted to
true.
touch base on it. Because it's a Bethesda Game Studios game. There's
Is that
some
it?
things to be
It is, it is,
excited
yeah.
about. There's some things to be excited about. There's some other things to be very concerned about. It's kind of like a very average sort of gameplay reveal, if you will.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there are some interesting discussions about it, and the thing that I think a lot of people are concerned about is they're not entirely sure what the game is actually going for. Is it going for this space exploration vibe, or is it going for a more intricate and detailed RPG?
Is it,
I
is
think
it
it's what
trying
you
to be a
want from
space
Bethesda.
sim, like a space travel sim,
Is it-
or is
is
it
it
trying
like-
to be
it's
an
like-
RPG? Like,
It's like a
think
mixture between
both,
Fallout
I think.
4
but it can't
and
be
No
both
Man's Sky.
and still be fun.
it's trying.
I just don't think it can.
I think it can mainly because you look at Fallout 4. You had the RPG and Fallout 4 is not a great example because the game's bad.
I think it can work
got-
because look at Bethesda's
No, I
worst
just
game.
Look at this bad game.
I mean,
look at this shit game. It can
look,
work.
look,
I
look,
promise.
my point being is that Fallout 4
Yeah.
tried to manage both the RPG mechanic at like and doing quests and all that stuff and the main story and side quests and leveling up and everything,
Yeah.
along with
Yeah.
also managing your own little community, and you built it up and you did all this stuff, and that was quite a fun little mechanic that was in the game, and I enjoyed spending time
yeah.
you know, giving people like building little houses and like building up a town and stuff. That was cool.
Yeah, I did as well, to be fair.
And so when I think towards Starfield, what I imagine is there is enough handcrafted material that it's a Bethesda RPG while also giving the expansive like environment that is space. And yes, 1,000 planets is probably too much negative space.
Oh.
Like, let's be real here. Most of them will be bland and empty. And while you do need negative space outside of space itself, which is the ultimate negative space, you don't need that many because while it would be realistic, it just wouldn't be fun.
I would
but
literally
see, the
rather
thing-
shove
the
my
thing-
fist at my ass than
But
fucking
see,
do
the thing
that.
for me is
I'm with George
like,
on this.
You
I'm
don't
definitely with
have
George.
to go to any of the planets, but they exist
What?
there to build the world as a place that exists.
But
I
you know
think-
what you're saying.
Look, the
But I
desert's
know
got
it's
the
got
desert's
No
an
Man's
AC
Sky.
You don't
origin
even
mechanic,
agree with
bro.
you. You don't, James. You don't even agree with
But see, to me, I think for space, it's the only forgivable reason to ever do that with an open world.
Look, the deserts and AC
because-
Origins, they're actually they're there to just show you how big the world is and how
Hey,
big
look,
Egypt
for,
is.
Look, for all of
Yeah, it's
Origins'
the same
flaws,
argument.
I mean, for all of Origins' flaws, it handles negative space incredibly well.
I'll
Way better
fucking
than
handle
Valhalla
you in
does.
negative space,
Sometimes I don't know why I even tried to have an intelligent conversation on this podcast.
Sorry.
But I
It just
think
doesn't work out, does it?
I think that Starfield. I think that yeah. Look, we're not gonna know until the game comes out. I mean, the things that Todd Howard said that it's like the most handcrafted Bethesda game yet, which could very well be true. It does, but that doesn't mean that a high percentage of the game is handcrafted. It just means more of it's handcrafted than Skyrim, for example, which makes sense because obviously there's more game.
Considering its creation engine, though, there's going to be some obstructions in immersion if they are going down that space exploration route for the most part. For example, landing on a planet is you're going to be whacked with a loading screen. It's not going to be seamless. Like that's confirmed. It won't let you fly seamlessly from space to planet. It will be, at the very least, a cutscene, and at the most, Bethesda Game Studios, a full-on loading screen giving you a vapid tip that you'll never need.
The only reason I want to play these space games is so I can fly in and out of atmosphere. That is literally the only thing that I care about.
No, but the point is that'll break down the immersion. Like with
No, that wasn't me being sarcastic. Like I'm genuinely, I'm disappointed that that's not a.
No, I'm not being sarcastic either. Everything you've said about this game, George, I'm 100% with you. I do not think this game looks good at all.
Just thought I'd clarify because I thought I sounded a bit sarcastic saying that.
Yeah, you did.
I guess for me, weirdly, Starfield, I don't know. I think I have this weird forgiveness for Bethesda because their games are just bad.
Funny bad.
I'm like, yeah, I kind of knew this game was gonna be not cutting edge, but what they do well, they usually do so well. That I'm kind of, if that all is there and there's really good world building and great quests and really interesting little places to go and explore, and when you do find something it feels meaningful, I can probably forgive the fact that there's a lot of other stuff and there's a lot of restrictions and limitations. But if it's like a Fallout 4, then obviously fuck it, because that game had no depth to it.
I suppose what I'm trying to say is, if it was a very well contained sort of experience, where everything is crafted physically and it's in a smaller environment, like say Skyrim or Oblivion, which is hilariously bad and good at the same time, and all sorts. You can see the care and the Bethesda Game Studios approach to making games does sort of work for what that does, and to a lesser degree Fallout 4, but Fallout before that, it worked for that as well. I don't see how that's going to apply to a more open sort of space exploration game where there's no world in which they could handcraft 1,000 planets for you to land on.
Oh, there's going to be 950 mining planets. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing that concerns me, because I saw a No Man's Sky laser mechanic. Is the first action besides from moving that we saw in that gameplay reveal. We're shooting some iron off of a cave wall with a laser, which is the pinnacle of interesting gaming. And I think to myself, how much of the game is going to be that? Because I've never known a game to not rinse that.
Is there a base building? There is base building, isn't there? It's going to be fly to this mining planet, go and get some copper, build a fucking generator, put it in your base. Now you got a base. Now you.
The only interesting thing.
See, I like that though. I enjoy that slow-paced gameplay.
It's fun for about an hour, but after that, it's a bit. It pisses you off a bit. Now, the thing that I think is funny about that is the most interesting thing that will happen in this entire process is the stupid fucking names that the planets will have.
Florg.
And that's it.
Florby Borgle. That's what's the first one's going to be called.
This planet is called Filthy Bollock.
This one is called
and you've got
Todd
planet
Howard's
Nerdy Bitch. Todd Howard, the planet.
His mum's a planet.
Todd Howard's mum.
Got him.
Todd Howard's mum. I want a planet named Todd Howard's mum in Starfield. Todd Howard, if you're watching this podcast, you're not. But if you were, Todd Howard's mum, the planet. Please.
What I want is a
forgiven game.
I want Skyrim reference in it. I want the Fallout reference in it.
Put a Nern route on a planet.
Oh, that would be cool. No, that would be cool as
Make
fuck.
Nern a planet.
It's a whole planet where there's just a single Nern route.
It's all pseudo, so you've just got one Nern route and that's it.
And then it's you explore the whole planet and you find one Nern route and you're like, oh, that means
it's Skyrim.
Reference. It's Skyrim planet.
Oh, Skyrim 2. I can't wait.
The whole planet is Skyrim.
And then Nazim is on there.
Planet
Imagine a planet, but they stretch the map of Skyrim across it. So it's Skyrim, but it's stretched so wide.
Nazim walks past
you land and there's a
wide run and it's just so fucking wide.
You get to the cloud district
no,
very
I'm imagining,
often.
when you walk into Whiterun and you've got the guy who goes Greymane or Battleborn.
Yeah.
And depending on your answer, he's like, you've been a good friend to me, or I should bash your face in for all you've done, all because you answered the question in a specific way.
It's the greatest line ever.
I'm imagining him, but about 9 times wider, going Greymane.
Oh my god.
You've been a good friend to me.
He's just like a stretched JPEG.
You go and talk to Jarl Balgruuf and he goes, well done, you shut me out on your own initiative. Here is a piece of armor from my own armory.
The dialogue in Bethesda games is actually so fucking stupid. Half the time. Like, it's so fucking
I just
weird.
love the. Oh no, my favorite death scene in the entirety of Skyrim is Norelian's death.
Who's that again? Norelian. That rings a bell.
It's the white file mission. I'll show you the footage because it's actually the most incredible death scene, and we're gonna have to react to it because I think it's fucking fantastic.
Okay.
I just
ignore that
I just
one.
want to make one point about why I don't think like a space game's gonna work in the way that Skyrim works.
Go for it, man.
And I think the main reason is its size, but not maybe necessarily just because it's all negative space. It's also just an amount of space that we can't even comprehend as a player. Like, as a person, none of us have left the fucking planet that's playing this game. So it's just this, it's saying 1,000 planets. You're like, what are you, like, even, like, equating that to in your head? It means fucking nothing, really.
Yeah.
Whereas when you've got Skyrim, it's got this country that you can comprehend because it's only so much space, right? But what's so intriguing and special about it is that this small amount of space that you can comprehend has all this history that you're like interested in learning more and more and more about, that brings you back, not just about the world that you're in, but then there's all these different races. Like Starfield, it's just fucking humans. And then you shoot fucking aliens.
There's no good aliens.
Well, there's like animal aliens on planets and shit,
we
but
haven't
it's just
seen
humans.
any, so
Yeah, well,
I guess
like,
we can
it's
assume
just-
there isn't. I don't know.
before we,
I just don't think anything about this is intriguing, and the thing that they're trying to sell us on is the shit that we can't really even register and equate to anything.
right, let's
before we
watch
get
this
deeper into
Norelian's
that,
death
yeah,
so you
let's-
can understand.
watch this.
You can understand what I mean when I say that I love the death scenes in Skyrim, and you realize how dumb and how bad it's good sort of style Bethesda Game Studios go for.
I love how
So
every great
open up the
Skyrim
last link of the
video-
two. The first one, I accidentally whacked a hashtag on the end, so ignore it. It's
Alright.
fucking
Alright.
broken.
I'm
It'll take you
ready.
to a YouTube piracy site. So are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. So everything's normal, just in the shop,
Good day,
speaking
friend.
to Quintus
I love
Noval.
this man.
I'll get to work on the files straight away.
Oh, I
He
missed
goes
this
to
game.
work on the file. It takes about 10 seconds to work on the file. That's all it took.
I fucking love this game.
It's,
Look at how you ran over.
The thing is, though,
God,
this is
Skyrim is so shit, but also like the best game ever
No,
made.
it's amazing.
it's
the best
sliding
game
towards
ever.
the
It's
alchemy
so
table.
fucking good.
This highlights how fucking ridiculous Skyrim is.
He's running about his own house.
It's so weird watching Skyrim. It's so weird.
This is the
game
kicker,
is so
right?
shit.
Watch this.
It's the file.
Oh my god.
What?
I fucking love this game.
Refilling with your tonic is
Lydia's there.
marvelous.
Oh my god. Oh no!
That's a peaceful
Oh my
death.
God.
And then Quintus just goes,
Is that what's
he is
meant to
gone.
happen?
Oh, this game is Skyrim is somehow both the best and worst game ever made.
It's
At the
so
same time.
scuffed. It's fucking
Watching
fantastic.
clips like that and
That's-
hearing like the background music that was playing and stuff like that, it just makes me want to play
Yeah,
Skyrim, like
yeah, I
the
agree.
open world sort of like idle music, whatever it is, like one of those.
When I
tracks.
played it last year for my retrospective and modded the fuck out of it, it was the best thing I've ever
And then
done.
you put the
So-
Doctor
Yeah, I
Who
love a
theme
good
in the
modded bit of
background.
Skyrim. They need to make a mod so that Norelian actually has a peaceful death, because he just sort of like violently dies in his
I
bed.
don't know why. I thought you were gonna say then. I wish someone would make a mod so Norelian has a penis.
He needs one of them too, but no.
Oh
Just
my
not.
God.
Wasn't where I was going with it, George. No.
He was laying on his side, and then all of a sudden he jerks and just is on his back.
Yeah, there's a gigantic high elf cock.
Oh god, no! Norelian, he didn't need
Sorry.
to do it like that.
I'm understanding why they call them the high elves now.
Because their dick is so high in the sky.
There was a
It's the
Skyrim
ceiling and knocks fucking Quintus Naval right out.
There was a random
that?
Skyrim
Oh, no.
interaction thing that popped up on my Twitter the other day. Let me see if I can find. Oh, I found it. That I just thought was so funny because it like just sort of points out how weird the dialogue options are. Like, why did they pick these?
It's
You
a
got, like,
fine
someone comes
day
up
when
to
you around.
You got this guy comes up to you and goes, What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother." And the Dragonborn responds with, "You should talk to me like that." And then the guy goes, "Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?" And the Dragonborn goes, "Sorry, I'll be leaving now." And the guy goes, "That's right."
Is that the dude that
Like,
talks to you in Riften? The bodyguard.
The picture is a guy. I think it's in white.
Oh, he's outside of the shop in White
random
Run.
people. You can come across them randomly.
Yeah, it's like mercenaries, and you can hire them
You
for
can
a certain amount of gold.
Yeah, he's like an orc boy.
He's an orc.
They're not very common encounters, but you've had it at least once.
Yeah,
where
for sure.
they're like, "What's a milk drinker like you doing out here?" It's like, bitch, I'm the fucking Dragonborn.
look
I
at
don't know
me.
what to
It's
say.
just like so odd that you can have your response after he says, "What you gonna do? Cry? Be sorry. I'll be leaving now." Like
The thing is that you can have that encounter while
clad.
clad in Daedric armor. You know what I mean? Like you could be clad in this like demon-looking armor,
And they'll
You
still
look
come
like
up
a
and taunt
certified
you.
killer.
A
They'll
fucking
still come up and think
skooma
they can
seller
try it
will be
on.
like, "Ooh, gonna rob you."
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, man. No matter how famous and how hench you look in that game, you'll still have people mocking it. I love scuffed dialogue in Bethesda Game Studios games. I can't stand it in any other game because I know that there's a chance they can do it right. But scuffed dialogue in a fucking RPG like Skyrim
It's
really
perfect,
makes it
isn't
so worthwhile.
It is so crazy how a game like Skyrim is so good that you can overlook all of like the issues that are in the game.
If Skyrim
and
came out
play it.
these days, it would not be
Oh,
accepted.
If Skyrim came out
Yeah.
today, it would be fucking crucified.
Yeah, no. But back then, it was alright.
This is just magical. It's just magical.
Yeah, Skyrim
How
is
deep
just
it is,
somehow
I think.
this.
It's the
I
same-
don't know. I can't even
yeah.
explain it. It's so hard to describe. Skyrim.
I think it's similar to like the Lord of the Rings of like video games.
It's the granddaddy of RPGs.
And the Game of Thrones of video games, like the fantasy element to it, the uniqueness to it. It has all the things you love about a good fantasy.
It's so bad it's good,
And-
but it's also
and-
good.
And then it also came out at the perfect time as the perfect game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it came out, I was a
think,
wee 10-year-old lad. I don't know what was going on.
Oh my god, that's so fucking
Yeah, I was
crazy.
10.
Oh Jesus Christ, George.
That's fucked.
Tyler's realizing how old he is now, so well done.
This
I'm
happens.
just having an existential crisis.
This happens every few podcasts when I bring up my age.
Oh,
You remind Tyler of his age, and he's still surprised when you do
why am
it.
I here? Why am I here?
And yeah, man,
What
I
am
felt
doing?
that.
Yeah, mate. You should
I
be.
understand
you should
why
be at a
you are
nice,
here.
You should be at a nice dinner with your friends. You should be hosting a dinner party. That's the type of age you are, Tyler. Not talking about video
It's true,
games.
but I'm just sad and alone, so I'm here.
You're perfectly
so.
lonely. I've already said this, Tyler. You're not sad. You're happy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You're having the time
I,
of your
I
life.
definitely pretend to be happy. And
Oh man.
and we just fake our way through it. Anyway,
Oh, no.
Any news?
That's Starfield.
I meant to say. I forgot what I
Yeah,
was going
man.
to say. Then I meant to say any like closing opinions on Starfield that anyone wants to say.
Not really, no. No, I think that ship has sailed.
We've done
not
it,
as
we've
good
done
as
it, we've done
Fallout. Not as good
Starfield.
as Skyrim.
Although you can make your own ship,
Not as good as
so you know how to
Fallout
make
Shelter.
a fucking daft
Oh wait,
one.
you can. You actually can.
Yeah, you can make your own ship, and
can,
you know that I'm gonna make the most ridiculous looking fucking ship going.
Does that mean that
It's gonna have 3 cockpits and no living area. It'd be
walk around the
fantastic.
ship while it's flying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you can walk around the ship.
Can you put it on autopilot and walk around while it's flying?
Let's hope so. That'd
You
be
can't in
nice.
Star Citizen. If you can't in this game, then that's another thing that's shit about it. Alright, there you go.
Yeah, man.
That's our verdict on fucking.
Right, thank you for listening to
Starfield.
our Starfield conversation. It was very insightful, and we definitely got a lot out of it.
Yeah, it's
so
definitely added a lot to that conversation.
Tyler had an existential crisis, and that's kind of the sum of it, really. But here we
Speaking
are.
of Crisis,
True.
Crisis Core. Oh, loads of Final
What is
Fantasy
that?
news.
Oh,
me and
Oh
James
yeah,
can talk
Final
about.
Fantasy Remake. It's Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
Yeah.
It's on the horizon, ladies and gentlemen. Next winter, we're gonna have it in our hands.
And what's the other one that's getting remade?
Crisis
Yeah, that
Core?
is Crisis Core. Okay.
Crisis. Yeah, fucking Crisis Core Final Fantasy 7 Reunion. The remaster. They're calling it a remaster, not a remake, but it's a hell of an overhaul.
It is. It is.
It's a
yeah.
Crisis Core, which was a PSP game. It looks gorgeous.
It does look very nice.
Um,
And Aerith looks
which
beautiful.
is- which is great.
what was I
I
gonna
can't
say?
wait.
I was going to say something. I need to play the original Final Fantasy VII and the original
Yeah.
collection because I've realised at this point now that the remake is a different timeline.
It is a different thing. It's a sequel.
Yeah,
It's gonna be interesting. Like I really have no fucking clue what I was watching when I was like watching the trailer. I was like, it looks pretty.
It looks like
but I
Dark
have
Souls.
no idea what's going on.
You got like Cloud and
So-
Sephiroth like walking together, talking normally as if they're
Yeah,
mates.
you got Cloud and Zack at the
Oh
end
yeah,
there. It looked cool, but I'm interested to finally play 7 Crisis Core and watch Advent Children and all of that shit to be in on the hype.
I need to do that at some point.
Because that should be good. I'm pretty balls deep in Final Fantasy. I've started leveling a new class in 14.
Ooh, what class?
14 finally got good. I'm a Dragoon.
Masterly Dragoon.
Yeah, exactly. But I wanted to be that because it's a classic, iconic Final Fantasy class.
There you go.
My brain stopped working.
I know, this is like Tyler's UFC sections on the As Always podcast from back in the day. That's what it is. And me and James talk about some fucking random JRPG. Yeah.
I love how you guys don't wait for an opportunity where I'm not on the podcast to discuss this shit when it's going to happen.
This is your fault, Ethan. This is your fault. You waited until just after it was announced. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
it looks good,
we're
but
excited.
I don't think there's much more we can talk about because we've not played the original.
Yeah, there
so
literally isn't anything else for us to talk about. I just wanted to sort of mention it because people in the comments would probably be pretty annoyed at us if we didn't at least say that it got announced.
The people in the comments can get fucked.
True, they get annoyed at us regardless.
I'm a fan anyway.
They call me bland, fucker.
Yeah, they call James bland.
And apparently I work at a corner shop and get robbed by a drug dealer. So,
yeah,
man. Yeah, man.
Proper unhinged
Commenters,
people.
stop it.
I need people
Be
to
nice.
comment their dreams a bit more. If you've been watching this right now, if you've had a dream recently that was funny that you remember, can you please put it in the comments? Because
The dream
we asked
segment.
that guy.
George wants to know about your dreams.
Yeah, I do. We asked that guy.
Feed him your
who had the
dreams.
AC1 dream. We asked him to give us another one. He didn't fucking ever do it. So I want more people to give their
What are you
dreams.
talking-
Do you remember when that dude had that Assassin's Creed dream where he said he was Altair,
Yeah.
and at the end he got stabbed by a knife, whatever the fuck it was.
And he woke up and he could feel the stab.
Yeah, like where he got stabbed.
Yeah, it hurted where the knives hit him.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the
Yeah, I
exact
remember.
line.
That was good.
That was some top notch stuff. That
I literally replied to his comment and
well,
was like,
George-
please.
George,
Yeah.
well, you said you had a really good George's
I
recommended.
do. I have how many videos do I have? I think it's let me check my notes.
To 4?
Yeah, it's 4.
You said
It's
4 earlier.
And the longest one is just under 4 minutes, so they'll be easy to get through.
Okay, let's do it. Do we need background to any of them, or are they just
I'll
jump
read
on
out.
in?
Okay, I'll read out the titles, and you can pick which ones you want first. Okay.
Okay.
Creepy tweaker neighbor. That's the first one.
We'll have that one.
That's it.
yeah.
I like
They're
that.
all really
I
like,
like that
they're
one a
all
lot.
very like short titles. Second one is
Yeah, okay.
Trumpet Fight.
We'll have that one too.
Trumpet fight.
Yeah. What's the
Three
next
is
one?
Crackhead goes to Hector's trap house.
That sounds like another night out in Manchester, to be honest with you. Fuck it.
And the third one, I think
okay,
you're gonna
okay.
find quite funny. Man trapped in sewers singing Amazing Grace.
I do like that one. I want that one. That's what I want first.
Fuck.
Let me send all of
That
these
is a
into
trip,
Skype
that.
chat.
Oh my goodness.
'Cause there's some good videos.
Oh, jeez.
That I don't know if that's 4 video titles to the strangest haiku of all time. That was fucking fantastic.
There you go. I've whacked them all into the Skype chat.
Yes,
Okay.
mate.
Which
right.
one are we going for first?
We'll start with. Can we start with the man trapped in sewers
Yeah.
singing?
Yeah, let's start with that.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got an ad.
Because-
Oh my god.
That just goes.
Yeah.
That just goes right up. Where is it? There, man trapped in
For
sewers.
some reason, the
Sound
link's
bit.
not working on Skype for me. Oh, okay. My Skype is just. Okay. Oh, can you guys hear me still?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
it's
can
cool.
hear.
It's fine. It's fine.
My phone
My
is going
computer
off, and
just
that's
couldn't
not ideal.
handle opening a link. Okay.
So it. Okay, so I've got it open.
I've got it open as well.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, good to go.
Alright, I'll count down. 3, 2, 1, play.
I hope he's good. I really think he's really good.
What do you got, a flashlight?
What the fuck is happening?
Crazy shit.
Where'd you go in? Huh? Where'd you go in? On the side. On what side? In the fucking retention pond over there? Yep. Looking for your cat?
He's crawling through sewers.
Oh, you got yourself in a fucked up position, man.
Of course, it's in Florida as well.
Are you hiding
Of course.
from
Stuck in
somebody?
there.
Well, So what the fuck are
Nope.
you doing in here?
He's in a fucking sewer.
Oh, he's dragging himself through.
Yeah, look at him.
Fucking horror movie, man.
It is. It actually is.
Yeah, dog,
Singing
you in the
Amazing
fucking
Grace like
gutter,
that?
man. What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck?
I don't know, bro.
He's just following instructions. God. This poor guy.
Seeing some crazy shit on the drugs he's on. He's just seeing some crazy.
He seems like he's in a state of fucked in that sewer.
Yeah, he's probably insane.
No, it ain't.
Where did he even come from?
Derek.
Like,
Is that Derek?
You look like my
Man,
buddy
you
Derek.
fucked, man.
I like how instead of calling the emergency services to get this man out of the gutter,
This is filming
he's going,
him.
"You're
That's
fucked,
true, he's
bro."
got his phone in his hand.
Goddamn gutter, man.
I know that shit.
I had to call you some help, man.
It's an all-time classic, this video.
What the fuck?
That is straight out of a horror movie.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, get the fuck
Imagine
out of
like looking down at this, like say a gutter, and you just see a crackhead in there singing.
It's horrible. Like, there's other parts of the video where he sings Amazing Grace for longer, and it's just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is your first reaction to being down in a sewer singing the fucking singing Amazing Grace? I just don't get what that was doing for
So
him.
weird.
Oh, okay. So, which one out of the videos do you want next?
Trumpet fight.
Okay.
I want to know what this is all about.
Trumpet fight.
No, I
is
want to see a
fucking
trumpet
mental.
fight.
Okay, trumpet fight? Is that what's next?
Yeah.
Yep.
Trumpet fight. I've got loads of ads and shit. Oh, here we are.
Let me get.
Right, I'm ready to watch Trumpet fight. It sounds
Me too.
fantastic.
Mine's just loading. 1 minute. Come on. My computer's being so fucking slow today. Oh, ads. Disgusting, man. Okay.
Does Josh get like the context of when we do these reactions? We just throw him the link in the file and he figures it out.
No idea. I imagine we just throw him the link.
Yeah.
And he just
we
bangs
got the
it.
Link, I think.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm prepared now. I'm ready.
Fair enough.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Alright.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play.
This has been on the internet for like 9
That's
years.
true. It's an oldie.
It's a man with a trumpet scrapping a man with a trumpet, right?
To be fair,
It
there's
looks like he's at like a museum or something.
Why's that man got the strangest
Why is
bald
he so
spot I've ever seen?
angry?
Because he's
listen
balding
to
at
what
the
he's
back
saying.
of his head.
He's saying you're no artist.
Is that like a little security guard? Like a fucking
I think
public
he
library
works
or
there.
something? Yeah.
The dude's playing trumpet
He looks like
outside
a
and he's
worker.
like really annoyed.
He's gonna whip a trumpet out of his bag and whip him in the
Sounds
face
like an
with
old
it.
lady.
He's like 90% legs.
Oh my god. He's angry at the music. Oh my god.
He's gonna swing his bag at the man with the trumpet in a sec.
And he can't swing.
He can't
It's
do
like
it.
in Nazi zombies where you get in a corner where there's a barrier in front of you.
You get into a glitch
This is
corner.
awesome.
This is
Someone
decidedly
just-
less violent than I thought it would be.
This is awesome.
Go to a studio and rehearse. Maybe something you'll
What the fuck?
no kind of piece of shit.
Oh my
Oh
god.
Now
shit!
he's berating him.
Imagine being like that.
I know,
What
it's
the
so
fuck?
miserable.
Sounds like an old lady. Is that a chick?
Definitely not.
No.
I fucking hope not.
Nah,
bro.
it's definitely a bloke.
How dare you? I'm 3 blocks down.
Wow.
He's now getting off.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Whose bike
Look at
is
him.
that?
This is Lord Farquaad live action.
That's a lady.
I'm honest. Anybody know who you are? Maybe everybody else wants to enjoy the peace and quiet. This is one of the most important places in all of North America. Who are you? Who are you?
This is one of the most important places in all of
Who is
North
he?
America.
This is a bloke.
Where is it?
Don't know.
An honest
No tell. Wow.
foundation of creativity. You obviously don't have the talent. You don't have enough respect
What
for
the
yourself and
fuck?
other people.
It's crazy,
This
isn't
guy's a
it?
philosopher.
In music,
This is
creative form of
awesome.
creativity.
Look at him. Look at his fucking torso.
And the school of visual arts. And the Academy of Art University in San Francisco. You suck. You're a no talent. If you really had
This man is
talent,
pagged.
It sounds like he's almost repeating stuff that he's been told.
Think about how much he's been told what he's saying.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. And this is like all his inner demons. These are all his inner demons coming out. He's been told everything he's saying. He's been told.
Yeah, this is
himself.
his Joker
Oh my
moment.
God.
This is his
This
Joker
is literally,
moment.
yeah.
I've earned my right to say it.
In 1975, I walked Bob Dylan up on stage. Look at you.
Jesus.
The Grateful Dead's a good band.
How would you not have like knocked this guy out yet?
Yeah, I would have fucking laid this dude out.
Because
Hit
this
him with
is
the
sad to
fucking
me.
trumpet.
This is so sad.
You will never
He's been told all these things. This is his Joker moment.
Yeah, it is. He's like, Murray, you want a Joker?
Is he gonna go get his puffer?
He,
He's out of breath.
he's about to
Hey,
walk
don't
off
take the
and say
piss
we
out of
live in a
asthmatic people,
society.
Tyler. I have.
I'm asthmatic
Oh,
too,
yeah, I
George. We've
forgot.
already had this fucking conversation.
Why is he so angry about?
Probably because he
His bald
sees someone
spot on
else
his head.
enjoying their day.
This is the funniest looking NPC I've ever seen. I'm just gonna be real.
carry a fucking note.
He looks like-
Your little, like, horn lip.
He looks like an in.
Oh shit.
Wait, what did he say?
You're flat. I'm trained classically. I'm trained contemporaneously. And you suck.
Contemporaneously. It's not even a word.
Contemporaneously.
He's trained classically and contemporaneously.
He's got
and
anus
you
on the
suck.
brain.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that video
Classic
is
anus.
actually crazy. Like, I'm surprised
That is
the other
amazing.
dude didn't just have him right
That
there.
was unreal.
That was
unreal.
And that dude exists
Right,
right now. He's
um,
probably somewhere thinking about how he walked Bob Dylan up on stage.
What's creepy tweaker neighbor?
Okay, let's watch that one. That's a good one. That one's really funny. Actually, it's just
I need
so
to
odd.
understand what creepy tweaker for neighbor is.
Where did you, George? How did you find these?
A few
He
of
just
these,
types weird words in.
A few of these are videos that I've seen like years ago that were on like my recommended a long ass while ago, and I've just remembered them.
Yeah.
A couple of them
Yeah,
are just. I don't actually know. Just there on YouTube, sitting there.
In your
Yeah, in my
recommended.
recommended. So some of them are
Which is
legacy.
what the segment is.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of them are legacy items, are they,
Yeah,
George?
they are legacy recommended. Why is this link not working for me? I fucking sent it in myself.
I've opened Creepy Tweaker Neighbor and
there
it's
we
got
go.
7.7 million views. It's obviously quite the popular
is
piece
indeed.
of content.
It isn't. I mean, fucking Trumpet Fight had 5 million views as well.
Trumpet Fight had 5 million
did.
views. What did the one before it have?
I don't know.
Crackhead Crawling Through the Sewers had 10 million.
Damn.
Fucking hell, that one.
Yeah, these are viral. These are viral videos.
Thing is, though, crackheads get everywhere. Like
They do.
You wouldn't. You'd be amazed at where you.
They
can
have
find
the
a
secrets
crackhead.
to the universe.
They do. They just don't give a fuck to tell us.
All right, you guys ready?
Which
Yeah,
one is
I'm
this?
ready to
Yeah.
go.
This is Creepy Tweaker Neighbor.
Okay, yeah, ready.
Is this another crackhead?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
All right, are you guys ready? All right,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, how
What is he
weird is
doing?
that? How creepy is that?
What's he doing?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
He's just like
he
reaching
stealing
under
the soil?
Yeah, he's just like reaching under like their fence and just like rooting around.
I would stand on their hand.
I'd film
He's
them
stealing
like this.
soil, that guy.
What
Like
the
grabbing
fuck?
twigs and shit. Like I don't actually even know what he's trying to do. And I've known this video. I've known about this video for a long while, and I've still
He
don't know
dug
what he's
that
doing.
hole with his hands, and now he's just sticking his hand.
Yeah, it's like
under.
Seth from Red Dead Redemption.
Oh my god.
He's
He
gonna
looks like
fuck
him as
dead
well. To be
bodies.
fair, once you see this guy's face, he does look a bit like Seth from.
Oh, you see his
Yeah,
face?
yeah, you do.
It's in the
What
thumbnail.
the fuck is
in the
happening?
link.
For the audio
Oh, did he
listeners,
sneak in?
someone's hand is just reaching. It's just a video of someone's hand reaching underneath a fence really
It
quickly.
is, isn't it?
Like scratching at dirt like Gollum after he found the ring.
Where is it? Where is it? I like how
He's
somebody.
really digging under the fence just with his hand.
He's like
I
grabbing.
think he's trying to make his way in slowly.
Yeah, but-
I also find it funny how the guy's filming him but doesn't question it
Yeah,
yet.
and he hasn't like.
He wants to see what's happening like all of us.
Yeah, he's letting it play out. I guess.
It's like, what the fuck you doing? The hand's coming back.
What is he doing? He's like shoving his leaves from his side now.
Is that what he's doing?
Maybe
What
he
the
is.
fuck?
Maybe that's like his way of
Is this
getting
the
rid
hand's
of
gone back?
leaves.
Is this the
And now
ultimate
putting
petty
leaves
action?
through to the neighbor.
Is this like the
Are
ultimate
we gonna look
petty
over the
neighbor?
fence and see the guy's face? What the fuck's happening?
It does happen, yeah. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
You alright, mate? What are you doing?
Whoa!
Oh Jesus!
Fucking hell!
Why are you reaching under my fence?
Oh, it's a woman. It's a woman.
Oh, is
You're
it?
reaching your hand under the fence?
I think it's just a man with a high-pitched voice.
No, this is a woman.
It's my side of the fence, okay?
No, it's not. You're
Get
reaching under my...
lost.
Hey, you know what?
Get lost. Stop talking to me.
Hey, you know what?
Stop talking to me.
You're not-
Stop talking
you're
to me.
not supposed to
Stop
be on my
talking to me.
property.
Stop talking to me. I'm not on your property. Obviously on my
You're
mom.
reaching under my fence.
I'm doing what I need to do. It's none of your fucking business what I'm doing.
Yo, they're embarrassed.
It's on my side of the property.
This is a woman. Her fingernails are painted pink and she's wearing bracelets.
Fuck away from me.
So men
sounds
can
like-
do
What the
that,
fuck, Tyler?
you fucking bigot.
Get away.
I'm telling you, it's
Hey
a
man,
woman.
we're not
It's an old lady.
cavemen.
Tired of you fucking cost me.
Oh, really?
Tired
All
of
I'm-
you.
I
You're
think it could
molesting
go
me,
either
she
way.
says.
Fuck.
You're always
What the
watching what I'm
fuck?
doing. You're fucking a pervert.
You're on my
I swear
side
to
of
God,
the fence.
no, I'm on my side.
Oh, the lack of socks as well. Look at that.
Talking to me.
You're being creepy over here, so stop
Stop
it.
fucking talking to me. You do what I fucking want.
Right, okay, well,
Imagine
that
that
is the
being your
strangest
neighbour.
fucking...
How weird was that interaction?
That was so
that is
weird.
that is Seth from Red Dead
It is
Redemption.
It's a glass eye. It's a glass eye. It's a great moment.
Yeah, no, man, that was fucking weird. Which one have we got left?
The last
Oh,
one
God.
is.
That was so
Crackhead
fucking
goes to
creepy.
Hector's trap
Oh,
house.
this one's so fucking funny.
Crackhead goes to Hector's trap house.
This one's so funny. It's such a classic.
Where's the 4-minute video we
Oh,
promised?
it was the trumpet fight. That was about 3 minutes 40 seconds.
3:49.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, man, fair.
that's probably. I don't know which one's the
Alright.
funniest. They're all really fucking funny.
Couple crackhead videos. I really enjoyed the trumpet fight.
Yeah,
to be
that was
honest.
a good one.
The internet is a strange
It
place.
is. It is. That's why I love this section so much. You get to just watch so many weird videos.
I like how I just sort of like phase out. I go to my happy place when we go to this segment. Like I'm
See,
I'm
this
half with it,
segment's
I'm half not.
This segment's my favourite part. It's the only reason I still come to this
Yeah, I
podcast
love
is I
it.
want to know what George has been watching, to be honest.
All right, oh wait, I accidentally opened trumpet fight 1 minute. I don't want that. I want.
Yeah.
I want Cracker
He
Goes
loves
to
trumpet
Hector's
fight.
Trap House. There you go.
Yeah, Hector.
Well, like George is the audience's favourite person on
I
this
lo-
podcast.
this is-
He's also mine. I like him more than I like myself. So
This is the
I can't pretty much come here to just see George.
I love the channel name for Cracker Goes to Hector's Trap House. Mexican 082. It's the 82nd Mexican published this
That's
video for
hilarious.
us.
Right, I'm ready. Jeez, this one's from 2012. Fucking hell.
Yeah, time ago.
You guys ready?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, go.
God damn it, Mikey.
What do you want?
Where's Mikey?
He's asleep.
70 for a
He
dime.
doesn't want to.
Dude. I'll come back at 4.
So guys,
Don't
just
fuck- I
filming
don't want to make a scene. There's
the floor
There's a cop over there.
as he's next to
Well,
the door.
leave if there's a coffee.
Because she wants some crack.
Dude, hook me up. I don't.
Sell them to people at HEB or somewhere.
Hi, no, come on.
Can't.
What am I watching? Like,
You're watching Crackhead
on,
Goes to
wait for
Hector's
us.
Trap House.
There's already
yeah, no, I
people
figured that
watching.
much. It's just a little
Just
bit.
go.
Come on. Just
She's a
fucking Mikey.
full-blown crackhead, bro. She's got the credit card out, ready to go.
That's true.
Shit, I wanna get
Locked and loaded,
That's true, actually.
man.
Can you? How does that work? I thought you pay with cash.
We'll
And he
go to
said he was gonna
sleep.
do it earlier.
No, you do the
He doesn't
cocaine off
want
the
to.
credit card, bro.
That's bullshit. Mike!
Or you
You're
or you
fucking
like
making
get the
a
lines.
scene, just
We'll
get the fuck
fucking call him.
I don't know. I don't do
Neither do
cocaine,
I.
but-
I don't know how it
Mikey!
works.
I'm gonna fucking call my mom again.
But people who do cocaine
Wake
like to carry a
fucking
credit
Mikey
card.
up.
No.
I love that. I'm gonna call my mom again.
Where is Mikey? I want him too.
Shut the fuck
I want to
up
see
and
Mikey.
leave.
Jesus Christ, she had a girl.
I know
man,
it's the way she says Mikey. Like that's the funny part about this video is the way she says it. It's just
Go to
fucking
sleep.
so funny. To be fair,
Come on,
she's
wake
not happy
him
now.
Up. It's fucking noon. I'm sweating my ass off.
Well, it's not my
Come
fault.
on, Mikey!
The top comment. I can just picture Mikey laying on his bed laughing with a mountain of crack around him all.
Ah,
This was
there you go.
going on.
Finally closed
There
the
you
door.
go. Yeah. Fuck yeah. That comment is great though. That's what I imagine as well. Because how is he
upstairs
asleep like in the
In
middle
his
of the
bed,
day?
laughing his ass off with a fucking pile of crack.
He's just giggling to himself. Oh.
He's like, I could so easily sort this crackhead right out, but I'm not going to. I don't want profit.
But yeah, obviously it's disclaimer. It is obviously kind of sad that she's addicted, but the video itself is funny.
I was sitting here mostly the second half of that video. I was really sad.
Oh
I
god.
was like, this fucking girl's. This
I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
double take on when she says Mikey and a
life's
jaw does that
fucked.
weird fucking thing.
Her life is fucked. She's fucking gurning and shit.
I feel like
that's
you
just-
gotta laugh,
Yeah.
otherwise life is just miserable. Because
Yeah, it's true. It's
Like,
true.
I'm
It
not
wasn't as
laughing at
funny
her
as, like,
addiction.
the Gollum lady reaching underneath the fucking fence.
There's
it
four
is,
golems in this.
See,
The-
all
the
of those
trumpet fight
videos
golem.
like that are
Tweaking
sad.
Yeah, they
neighbour
have
golems.
sad people in them that probably have
Because
sad things
those
happen to them.
people, their lives are just like a disaster.
Yeah, like Trumpet.
We've had
fight,
loads of
that dude
golems
is
here.
probably miserable as fuck, but we still laughed at him because it's funny as fuck. That's why.
Who cares? I mean, like,
Yeah.
put it this way: it's funny videos. They're all about 10 years old. Let's be
I
real.
hope, obviously, I hope her life now. You know, she's better. She ain't going to Mikey's
I hope their
anymore.
lives are in better places. There's plenty of time. We're not laughing at. It's not like we're walking through town. We see a homeless man and we're going.
Well, I do
Speak for
that.
yourself.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm sure James gets up to it. I just have a feeling, you know. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
but no, it's not like that. It's just like it's been a while. They're either
Not
all
bland
right or
anymore,
they're
am
dead.
I?
Yeah, the statute of limitations is it's reached its peak. I'm allowed to laugh at Mikey. Exactly. See, that's the only funny part of the video, and the other dude when he's like, "You're making a scene," and then she like copies his like inflection on his words, and she's like, "Well, go wake him up."
Everybody on that street now knows where the drug dealer's at. Let's be real.
Oh, it's so sad. I should stop thinking about it.
Okay, Jesus, I didn't mean it for end on such a bad note. Okay.
That last one really made me sad. I don't know what it was. I think it was because, like, all the others are, like, dirty, in the gutter, look just insane. Homeless crackheads. That last one was, like, looks like a woman that serves you at, like, the
She's
gas
like
station.
high functioning.
And really, and she like, you know, they're just a regular person you'll just see and have a normal interaction with, and then when you know the behind the scenes of their life, it's this woman that's fucking up her life with drugs.
That's true,
It's
man.
Like, oh god.
It's true, but it's her fucking fault, the
I don't know.
cunt.
All right. Well, that is a fantastic,
Look, honestly,
fantastic way to.
it's sad, but I don't care. Like, there's so many fucking like, you know, people addicted to drugs in the world. I can't get sad over this woman. I can't get sad.
No,
over
that's
her.
fair.
right.
I think if there's any, I think if there was ever a fair reason for apathy, it was that one.
Mikey.
I mean, look, I don't have
Mikey!
the time to get sad over these people addicted to drugs when Ubisoft is still making bad AC.
Oh,
games.
no,
That's far more important to me.
I was going to say, speaking of, but there is something I wanted to touch down on which made me laugh,
Yes.
and it's not about Ubisoft, it's about Activision Blizzard. It's a headline.
Oh,
Would you like to
yeah.
hear what it says?
Yeah.
Activision Blizzard clears itself of any wrongdoing.
Oh yeah, I fucking saw that. That was ridiculous.
It's so stupid.
Like,
They cleared themselves of any wrongdoing.
they investigated themselves, and they were like, "Yeah, boys, it didn't actually even
I
happen."
find myself innocent.
Oh. It says the Call of Duty publisher says it's the victim of an unrelenting barrage of media criticism.
What did they say? Sorry, my brain just cut out for a second. Then
This.
It says the Call of Duty publisher says it's the victim of an unrelenting barrage of media criticism.
fuck me.
Yeah, must be it. Must be
Yeah,
it.
the company
you know?
that had fucking, like, what was it? What was the weird thing they had in the office? Where they'd have, like, what was it?
Oh, the Cosby thing.
The Cosby thing.
The Cosby Lounge.
Oh, yeah, they had that as
the Cosby
well.
Suite or something.
But I was talking about...
It's like a Cosby suite, yeah, where they had Bill Cosby, like a cutout of him or something, or a picture of him, and they'd all the middle-aged white men would go and have a good time or something along those lines.
God,
Yeah.
what about...
They go and pray to their Lord Bill Cosby
what
or
was the
some
thing
shit.
they'd
I don't
have
know.
someone, like, crawl around the office? Was that a thing that, like, they'd have...
Yeah, that was the thing that they
Oh,
apparently
yeah.
had.
It was
People
like a
crawling
weird
around the
game.
office.
Yeah.
Where they crawl around the fucking office. Imagine even if there's no like misconduct, like attempts behind that, they were just crawling around the office to be fucking lunatics. If I was running that company, I'd still sack the fuck out of them.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous.
They'd be like, "What are you doing on the floor? Get up and get out."
Look, they cleared themselves. It's fine. They
cleared themselves of any wrongdoing. It's perfectly fine.
It's fine.
You know, the Cosby Suite didn't happen. The crawling around the office game, that wasn't a thing. You know, the woman who killed herself after her nude photos were leaked to all of her colleagues. That didn't fucking happen.
Fuck! I completely forgot that.
Yeah, none of it happened. Activision Blizzard have cleared themselves of any wrongdoing.
Don't worry, guys.
It didn't happen. It's fine. Don't worry.
We decided we didn't do anything wrong. So
yeah, exactly. Activision Blizzard has
fucked.
decided that they are innocent and therefore they are. You know what I mean? Like there is nothing more to be said on this subject. Get fucked.
So stupid.
It's not how it works.
Twitter was having a field day with that though. when
oh yeah, no. All I had to say about it was what?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
what the fuck? But there is nothing to say about it. It just is a bit dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Walking into court, a serial killer goes, "I didn't do anything wrong," and the judge goes, "Yeah, I believe you, man. Innocent."
It's like, this person's cleared themselves of all the offences. Don't you worry, it didn't even happen. They were alleged offences.
Yeah. You know, I've thought about it, and I don't think I did anything wrong, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to start playing this Paris DLC now. See you later, guys.
Yeah.
Wait for Ubisoft to follow suit.
Let's wait for
Ubisoft
to
follow fucking suit and say we didn't do anything wrong. It was all the media, and after going, we need to do some shit or whatever damage control statement they released. It's gonna happen. It's gotta happen now. You know, I'll be disappointed if Ubisoft didn't try to pull that one on us.
They can celebrate Woman Day.
Ubisoft's just gonna keep ignoring it because it's over now.
Yeah. Also, it's an interesting month, my friends, for it is also the month of gay. And as we all know, the big corporations all celebrate gay for a month, and then come the 1st of July, they go, right, fuck gay, back to normal.
Yeah. So no marketing strategy anymore.
I love how sincere the corporate world is. That's
all I'm trying to say. It's my favourite part about
Oh no, but there are some that make me laugh. Like I'll find the Premier Inn one because that was quality.
My favourite part of Pride Month is that the Saudi Arabia business accounts don't change their profile pictures to the Pride flag.
This is the Premier Inn profile
it's
picture.
So funny. Premier out.
Let's have a look.
Joking.
Premiere out. What does that mean?
I'm not fucking joking either. It's like out of the closet. This is not real.
Premiere out. Wait, so they're saying Premiere is a gay company? Have they come out? Is that what they're trying to say?
This is a really obscure way for Lenny Henry to come out as gay.
That's so weird.
Yeah, they actually Premier Inn came out as a map.
Premiere out.
Oh no!
That's one of the worst things on Twitter as well, to be fair, is
Maps,
people calling
trying
themselves...
to legitimize themselves.
Look, I'm just a minor attracted person, alright? Just fuck off! What does that mean?
Oh no! What do you mean a minor attracted
They'd
person?
love it in the post-apocalyptic world where nobody's caring about the 8% anymore.
They'd be like,
nobody's paying attention to that in the
post-apocalyptic
boobs.
Exactly. You got these maps talking about Ellie's fucking boobs.
Look,
oh no!
Premiere fucking out.
Premiere
out.
And on the 1st of July it'll become Premier Inn again.
Will.
That's so funny that they'll change it back. Like they're like, we're out and we're back in. Stay in the fucking closet now,
boys.
Yeah, they'll be like,
go back. No more gay. All right.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough gay, basically, is what they say.
It's also men's mental health awareness month. So where's my fucking Premier Inn new logo?
The penis.
Yeah, with a knob.
Premier Inn, the penis.
Instead of a moon, it's a big curved knob.
Yeah.
Premier male's mental health awareness out in, and it's just a fucking curved dick.
Did you hear about those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
That's really fitting considering the Skyrim
full
conversation.
Circle.
Earlier.
Yeah, exactly. That's really amazing.
Yeah, you've done us there. So that's the joys of Pride Month, my friends. We get to see sincere companies with their with their pride flags that they'll definitely not change back the moment it becomes July, and also all of their accounts based in countries where it is illegal will not do it, and they will do it purely based on whether or not it is popular in the country.
Do you reckon I could go to like a
Fucking
Disney
face.
park and ask one of the actors to say, Happy Pride Month, I love the LGBT? Because I don't think they're allowed to say that.
They're not allowed to say it, no.
That's so fucked. You got like this like fake pseudo like LGBT representation in like Disney Plus Marvel shows and shit, and then the actual Disney parks, the actors aren't even allowed to mention it.
That's so weird that they're not allowed. Like, that's so
I love that
weird.
Disney was. I love that there is a lot of dark history behind fucking Disney.
Wasn't there a lot of like Walt Disney knew a lot of like fucking Nazi sympathizers and shit?
I think Disney was run by a Nazi sympathizer
Well,
or something.
Walt Disney himself. He was a strange
No,
man.
I don't think it was quite that severe, but
There's a lot of there's a lot of stuff. But I guess, you know, I mean, I don't think Walt Disney was literally a Nazi, but
hang on,
he might as well
he
have
had
been.
myth. I don't know.
he had some, you know. I mean, I guess he had the same sort of ideas that most people did around that time that were white, you know.
Yeah,
everyone was
terrible
kind of
things.
awful. So yeah.
But he also believed in like.
But he also created Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I think it's a myth that he was an anti-Semite or something, but it's definitely.
Oh, it's a myth.
It was definitely. I think it was definitely a popular belief.
Well, we can ask him when he comes out of cryostasis.
The big, yeah, true. There was the big thing that he like hated Jews. I don't think there's any like substantial evidence that he did. But, like,
it very much so isn't proven, but I mean, I
people
think it
say
became
it,
a
and
joke.
it's a bit funny, I guess. To imagine
Yeah, it's
that
like
Walt
Millie
Disney
Bobby
just
Brown
hates Jews.
hating gay people.
I love the Millie Bobby Brown homophobic memes. They're so fucking stupid.
They are.
What do you mean?
It's just it's this meme that started where people just pretend that Millie Bobby Brown is really homophobic.
Yeah, and they take pictures from like her Snapchat stories and stuff and put a caption over it, making it look like she's going like, "Oh, I hate the gays" and stuff like. It's like the dog. It's like the
so
LGBT anti-LGBT
that's
dog
a good
on
one.
TikTok
that's
recently.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you are.
Yeah, bit gay.
But
that's a
speaking
good
of
one.
Millie Bobby Brown, James, you and I have had a long history with Stranger Things.
We have had a long history with Stranger Things.
Fucking have to be
A
fair.
lot of
yeah.
history.
A lot.
Now, I just started watching season 4 because you said so many good things about Stranger Things season 4.
I'm
It's
just looking at some of these
tremendous.
fucking. That's not good.
And James, what happened?
What do you mean?
You're not supposed to like it.
I know. I'm sorry. I know. I'm
Did
sorry.
James get
I
touched
went into it
inappropriately?
with the. I was like, this is gonna be. Look, I'm gonna kick back. I'm gonna watch Stranger Things. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. I'll meme about it, and you know, we'll go home. But it just ended up being really good.
Is the show not meant to be good? Is that not what it's been going for so long?
The show, season 1 and season 2 were both really good. Season
Really good.
3 was a fucking train wreck. But season 4 brings it back around.
How the
They've
fuck
got,
have they
like,
only released 4
such
seasons in like the
good
10
focus.
years
I
they've
have
been doing it?
incriminating things on
Well,
my
yeah,
PC now.
they spent like 3 years between the.
We can't even show
Oh
that.
god,
That's the
no!
best bit.
Oh god!
Oh my god.
But like, there's that
We
clip
can't show
from
that. I'm not
Stranger
sending that to
Things.
Josh. I don't even like having it on my
Absolutely
computer.
not sending that to
Oh,
John.
God.
There's that clip from
I
the
just don't even
trailer
like
of
having it on
Stranger
my
Things
computer.
season 4.
I don't even. I had to save that just because it made me chuckle for a half second.
Oh,
Have you guys seen that clip from Stranger Things season 4 where it's like Millie Bobby Brown looking at like a picture of like a drawing of a
Oh,
rainbow,
yeah.
and then she
I remember
like
seeing that.
starts crying.
It's so funny.
Twitter took
It's
that
so
out of
funny.
context and was like brought back the Millie Bobby
you
Brown
seen the-
homophobic
Brought back the
memes.
homophobic
I've just
meme.
seen the scene from Stranger Things season 4. Millie Bobby Brown goes on a rampage against the homosexuals.
Yeah, I
That's
have
one of my
actually.
favourite moments.
That's
It was
it.
actually
Yeah,
really
Winona Ryder is
thematically
there.
Dramatic.
What the
I will say,
Dramatic.
as much as I do
Fucking-
love Stranger
that's a
Things
dumb
season
meme.
4, Winona Ryder's still fucking funny, and I can never take her seriously again.
Why? That's
Yeah, Winona
horrible.
Ryder's-
She's a lovely woman.
Yeah, no.
She's
No, she's not. She's fucking crazy.
She does a
Georgia,
great
shit.
job, and she does it's a good performance, and the character writing's really good. But I still I can't I don't see her as Joyce, the character. I see her as Winona Ryder, there believing everything's real. Like she actually
Correct,
thinks
me too.
she's doing
too.
all of this stuff and investigating, and it's so funny to just imagine it like
Wait,
that.
but like
everything
Winona
else,
Ryder herself, though, what has she actually done? Like, why is she so crazy?
she's
Oh,
she's
George,
just
what
she's
is
just
wrong with
kind of
you?
mental.
How?
She's
That's
mental.
not an explanation. Honestly, she's just kind of mental. Imagine if someone said that about you.
Have
And you're
you
just
not
fucking
been
mental.
paying attention? Have you not been paying attention?
No, I don't watch Stranger Things.
Have you not been paying attention?
It's
There's-
said I
there-
haven't either.
What?
I'm going to show you. Hang on, let me send it to you.
Yeah, get the thing.
I have not paid attention. Who the fuck is Winona Ryder and why is she mental?
Woman, actress, woman.
Oh, I don't think that really
Yeah,
sums
I don't
it
know
up,
why
but
she's
if
mental,
you think
though.
so, George,
All I
that's
know
quite
is that
telling.
she's actress, woman. That's it.
So this is the beginning.
Yes,
this is the beginning.
yes. This is the best video ever.
Stranger
Okay.
Things cast acceptance speech. All right.
Are we reacting to Stranger Things cast acceptance speech?
I imagine
Yeah,
so,
let's do it. I have an unskippable ad though, so give me a sec.
So I got a Fortnite
Yeah,
ad.
man, no
I got
problem.
a fucking Fortnite ad. Fuck off.
Winona in Winona Ryder. That says Winona too many times, and it's the most horrible fucking word.
All right, I am ready with this acceptance speech.
Right, let's. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Alright.
3, 2, 1, play. It's the Stranger Things cast acceptance speech at the SAG Awards, January 30th, 2017. We probably can't show all of this, Josh, without hugging.
Yeah.
Now look at Winona Ryder. Just look at
Yeah,
Winona
she looks
Ryder.
coked up.
Yeah. Look at her. Just watch her. Just watch her through this whole thing.
Dude, she's coked up as fuck right now.
Yeah, she's on something.
Maybe high on
Holy
life. I don't
shit,
know.
her eyes.
She doesn't know where she is.
No, she doesn't know where she is because she thinks she's. That's right.
Look
Yeah.
how confused she is.
Yeah.
She's like, why aren't we in Hawkins?
What?
Dude,
Why is she?
What the fuck's an actor?
watch the fist bump. Yeah.
She's doing like. What?
Oh my god.
I'm very fucking confused.
She has no idea where she is because she doesn't know the difference between acting in the shows and real life.
How do you know that?
character.
Like what makes you think that? Like I know that she's
I know
kind of on
this-
some
What her
fucking
character's like then in
methamphetamine
the
there,
show?
but-
Is her character like this?
Yes.
Maybe
Character's
she
a
is
fucking
then.
Looney Tune. Yeah, her character's a Looney Tune. Now watch this next video that I've sent George to cement that fact because one day James and I were supposed to do a Toy Story 4 spoiler cast on the Cinema Room podcast. And
gonna
instead
count down
we
for
did
this
a
one too.
whole 1 hour 30-minute Cinema Room podcast spoiler cast analysing this Squarespace ad
I love her
called
already.
Winona in Winona.
I know, I love her too. I think she's
Shall we-
amazing.
shall
We love her.
react?
Oh, George, don't get this twisted. We love her.
Guys, let's fucking react to the.
Let's do it. Winona and Winona. Alright, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, play.
Wanders the earth, searching for their true self.
Ugh, it's fucking 360p. Disgusting.
A person wanders.
Yeah, they
the
took
earth.
down the original ad.
A woman. A woman. Woman
This is
wanders
Winona
the
Ryder in every movie ever because she's not acting.
true self.
What's she even?
She believes them all to be real.
What's she even fucking talking about? She's absolutely loving it right now.
Look at her
Welcome
in
to
the
Winona.
winter.
Welcome to
A
Winona.
long way to answer this. And to make a website.
You don't say.
I do say.
Oh.
I just want to find the real Winona. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's everything between Pleasant Valley Road and the Mississippi.
Yeah.
About this place.
Is the town called Winona?
It is.
Yes,
yeah.
the town's called Winona.
Oh, that makes sense.
And she's Winona Ryder.
Oh my god, this is she's riding through Winona.
That's the.
And
I've
she's
never
taking
heard the word
photographs.
Winona before today, so this is like an ego tickle for her, no doubt.
I don't think she has the mental capacity for an ego. I think she's experiencing ego death right now.
It's just she's so introspective.
This is my favorite shot.
About the... It seems a bit on the nose.
Right again, Joan.
Welcome to Winona.
I love this so much.
That's one of her other
I adore
personalities
this
she's
woman.
talking to as well.
This is one of my
She's
favorite
not really
ads of all time.
This makes me want to watch
I'd
Stranger
say it's the greatest
Things.
ad ever made.
And they're Winonans. Are we somehow the same?
Why did they take this
So
down?
good.
It's such a good ad.
Nah, you look great. You could sell these, you know.
Come on, you're just silly.
No, really.
I don't know. Maybe I'll make a photo book someday. Yeah.
She's amazing.
I love her so much. What the fuck?
So, no matter who you are, we all wear the same shoes.
I love that. Can I use that?
It's Tom Segura.
We all wear the same shoes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I came here
Oh god, don't remind me of Tom Segura.
to become a Winonan.
I can crack his arm up.
But what I didn't realize is how much I'd discover about Winona along the way.
And that Winona is Winona. Not Winona, right?
What a great ad.
Wait.
It's actually so
Yes, yes! Her saying, sorry, I'm lost and confused.
good.
At the
Oh,
end
it's
is like the
amazing.
peak
It's so
of the
good
meme.
because it
brilliant.
plays into the meme that we created. Like,
So
about
well. It's
her.
almost like we're controlling the world. That's how it felt when we discovered this video.
It's
James and I had this
amazing.
thing for ages, and then we found a whole ad that was brand new at the time that literally played into every meme we ever had of her. And we're like, how is this real?
I love
Did
her.
we
That makes me
create
want to
this? Did we
watch
make this
Stranger
happen?
Things. She seems like such a wholesome woman.
You should. It's good. Just don't expect a lot from season 3. It's bad, but you know, push through and get on season 4. It's good.
Yeah, boy, I'll do that.
Right.
I'll do exactly that.
Okay. Yeah, well, that was terrific. I'm so glad we had this enlightenment
enjoyed
into the psyche of Winona
It felt
Ryder.
good to revisit Winona. I've missed her. She's great.
Me too.
Yeah, man.
Me too.
We're not going to talk about Obi-Wan, are we? Until it finishes.
Fuck
I mean,
that. I'd
we
rather do
could.
literally anything else.
Yeah, okay.
Are you not
James
a
is
fan?
upset. James is upset about Obi-Wan.
James is not a fan of Obi-Wan?
Oh, God. No, we're not talking about it. We're moving on.
Please,
we'll
James,
talk about it
humour me.
like next episode if you want. Unless you guys do like your own spoiler cast of it. I don't know.
Oh, and there's no way.
No, we can talk
We'll
about
talk
it.
about
We can
okay
talk
next
about
4PP then. Yeah, we'll talk about Obi-Wan.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we can-
Because I think there's some
We can save
opinions in here. All right, there's an opinion.
there
piece.
appear to be some opinions in the room, and I quite like a zesty
So do
opinion
I.
on occasion. And I reckon we're
James is
probably
really
all on
upset
it.
and angry.
I reckon
doesn't
we're
James
all
doesn't
want to
like
say
it because it's
anything
not a
against
fucking.
what he's
It's not an
about- what
art
he wants to
film.
say.
It's not an
I
art
just
film
don't wanna
from the
talk about it.
1940s.
Oh, yeah, it's my fault. It's my fault. It's bad. I should have expected it to be bad. That's right.
It's
I'm
not even
sorry.
that
It's
bad.
my fault.
It's not even that
It's
bad.
my
Similar pages
fault that
here.
they can't write a show.
It's just
my fault.
very mediocre. There's some really good moments.
quickly he
It's
jumped on the
so
bait.
bad.
Was
It's
so
so
easy.
bad. It's insultingly how bad it is. It's so fucking bad.
Okay.
I am
It's not
so
that bad.
upset
It's
every
not
time
that
I
bad.
fucking watch an episode. I'm like, how? How did somebody write this and it got through and nobody said, "Oh, you don't know how to write characters. You don't know how to write plot. You don't know how to write action. You don't know how to create tension. You don't know how to do anything. Basic writing that you learned in fucking secondary school. You don't know how to fucking do it." Nobody said that. They just were like, "Go ahead,
who wrote
go
the
ahead,
show?
fucking do
Let
it.
me Google
Great."
it.
I don't know. Fucking idiot.
Let me Google it. Who
It's the guy that wrote
Obi-Wan?
It's
John Williams apparently wrote it. Apparently John Williams wrote it. According to Google.
It's Joby Harold, who also wrote the King Arthur movie from 2017. That's the one. And that's a terrible film as well.
Harold.
It's not great. The guy Ritchie.
Yeah. He's
directed,
also
starring
writing
Charlie Hunnam.
He's writing The Flash, that's coming out in 2023. He's written that.
Oh, he wrote Zack
Robin
Snyder
Hood's-
movie as well.
Um,
Transformers:
Okay.
Rise
This
of
is not
the
good.
Rise of the Beasts.
new Transformers movie coming out. Yes, let's go.
So he's written
I don't know
4 things
why.
in his life.
I don't know why they picked this man. I cannot understand.
He's probably written copious fan fictions and posted them on like Wattpad or something.
Obi-Wan
I think it's quite
ex-reader.
How quickly James jumped on the bait.
It's because of like how much I wanted it to be good and like how upset I am that like it just
it's not what I wanted it to be. It's not at all what I wanted it to be, but I'm still having fun with it. Like
because also
I'm with George,
Ewan McGregor is doing the fucking best he can, the same as he did in the prequels.
Yeah.
Like he's just, you know, he's really trying his best, and like he's really managed to like get over that like that feel of like it's this point between the prequels and Alec Guinness. Like I think he's done a really good job there. That's really good. And I feel sorry for like the I forget the actress's name, but the one that plays Reva, because she was really good in she was really good in The Queen's Gambit. She was really good in that. So she's a good actress.
Reva is
whatever
a very
reason,
pretty boring character. To be honest.
She's not like, it must just be the writing and the directing. Like she's just not getting enough information to like help her out.
She's getting her own TV shows.
It's well, there you go.
I feel like
everyone needs a spin-off. You know, you can't characterize characters in the show that they're from. You have to give them a spin-off, because you can't characterize everyone. You just can't do it. Everyone has to be surface level and nothing in Disney shows, because you need room for them to be actually characterized in their own shitty fucking spin-off.
I can't wait.
They're bringing back fucking Babu Frick. What is going on?
I can't wait for the young Leia spin-off. That's gonna be great.
I can't do it, man.
That's something they'll do. They'll call it like the Princess of Alderaan or something like that.
No, I'm definitely with you, George, in the sense of like, I can turn my brain off with this show and enjoy surface level stuff, but I'm also at the same time disappointed that it's not more than
so
that.
am I.
Like I wanted it to be more than that. I wanted it to be what James wants it to be, but I also thankfully have the ability to see what it is and still find it.
See, the thing is, for me, right, I wanted it to just be at least competent, and it's not. Like, that's, like, one of my main issues is, like, every single fight scene is based on contrivance. Like, they get out because, the rebel lady showed up just in time, or the rebel guys showed up just in time, and what is the reason they can just penetrate the base? They establish at the beginning, nobody would be dumb enough to attack the fortress. Like, okay, I guess that's a thing that, okay,
and then
I guess
Cal does it, like, doesn't Cal do the exact same thing?
The same fortress is fucking done twice, and they smashed the glass twice as well. Like, you know, maybe stop with the glass.
I think that must have been a
maybe
callback.
do that.
That can't be like some.
But it's a dumb callback. It's dumb.
It's just referencing the game. Like, I don't care that much.
Yeah, but it's very much a world too small thing.
The whole show
you know what I mean?
runs on this. Like, you've got like there's moments where like obviously you got Leia in the woods.
He didn't want to talk about it.
I overlooked Leia in the woods.
Oh yeah, Leia in the woods is dumb.
James,
because I was like, the show might be good otherwise.
You.
And like episode one was good. I thought episode 1 was pretty solid. It had some odd moments in it, but I thought, you know, we'll overlook some of the odd moments because it's probably good on the whole. But then it just kept cropping up over and over and over again. It just kept happening. You got fucking, you know, Obi-Wan in the middle of a base that's on high alert, fucking carting Leia out under a fucking coat. Like, he never should have been written into that situation. That was fucking ridiculous. You got a fucking laser gate. Like, go around it, bro. There's a wide shot, and you could go around it.
What's
Why
a
are
laser
you struggling?
gate?
It's in episode 3. There's just that gate.
It's episode
like,
3. Yeah.
You got him like running away from fucking Darth Vader. Like, Darth Vader's physicality in this is also just so fucking weird. Like, if it is Hayden in the suit, he's doing a terrible job. Like, he is not conveying Darth Vader properly.
See,
at all.
I totally disagree. I think Darth Vader's been the best part of the show.
Oh, he just looks so
I think
goofy
we need to move on to a nicer conversation. Save the Kenobi rant.
There's not much else to talk about, is there? I don't think.
No.
I think I need to
talk about it.
I think I need to make a video because I just have so much to say, and like I want to like construct it properly and like have an argument, because I think this is the first time since Odyssey that I felt like so insulted by a piece of media.
Yeah.
And like it really has hit me like that. Like, I think it's offensive because like I love the prequels so much.
Obi-Wan Kenobi broke
Don't get me wrong.
And I wanted this so badly to be good.
I fully understand your frustrations, and I'm just at the point now where I notice things that aren't how I want them to be, and it's just like they're not how I want them to be. Like, I'm just gonna try and see the good in it. Obi-Wan is.
I mean, I definitely wanted it to be something else.
Yeah,
like, I wanted it to be about Obi-Wan finding it. Like, the first 2 episodes was like, sweet, this is going the exact way I wanted it to go. Leia's only really going to be in the first 2 episodes because it's going to be about... He just needed an excuse to find out that Anakin's still alive, and then he goes on that sort of search to try to turn him back to good, and then finds out he can't. That's sort of the story I wanted to see. And it's a character-focused story just on Obi-Wan and Anakin, and those two are not a Reva, and the Inquisitors, not even Leia. And I've really loved little Leia. I think she's been fucking awesome. Yeah. But if she was only in those first 2 episodes, it would have been so sweet with that. And then to have, it be explain the gaps between the prequels and the sequels of like he's more machine now than man, twisted and evil, and then Obi-Wan once thought as you did.
Last time you faced me,
they're still good. They're still good.
I was a student, but now I'm the master. Whatever the fuck he says in A New Hope.
We've just summarised the past 5 episodes of Streamcast.
That's true. Making Streamcast.
Send them packing. Send them back to conversations with the 3 viewers.
It's just like one of those things, man, where there's just like, you can see the potential. Like there's so many moments. Like in episode 5, there's that moment where Obi-Wan like rallies the rebels, and like it's like that would have had so much weight if he hadn't just been Obi-Wan the entire time. Like. That should have been a moment of like the entire show. He should have been like,
he was always
hiding away. But from day one, like it didn't take much for him to go, yeah, I'm going to leave the planet. I'm going to save Leia. I'm going to pick up my lightsaber. Like from the minute he picked up his lightsaber in the desert, Obi-Wan was back. And like that moment has no weight in episode 5.
Except when he got bitched in episode 3 by Vader really hard.
And I guess.
No, that fight is terrible. That fight is terrible.
That was so bad. He like ignites the fire and then like puts the fire out. And then like ignites it, but like he's like, I guess we can't get him.
It's like I can't put it out again because the rebel woman shot the fire this time. Therefore, I didn't, put the fire there, so I can't put it out again. Yeah, no, that fight was terrible. It was awful. You had Obi-Wan awkwardly walking away from Vader, looking around, sort of like he doesn't know where he even is.
The editing was so bad.
It was a terrible fight.
Like he ran behind a rock and
they shouldn't have done it. They should not have done it. They should not have done it. Or they should have had it in the last episode. Why the fuck they thought Vader versus Obi-Wan would be a good idea for episode 3? It was so fucking stupid. It was the most pathetic fight ever, and I hate it. That's one of the only parts that I really hate about Obi-Wan. Okay, all right, yeah. All right, I'm done. I don't want to talk about this more because
I've got a little. I've only got so much time left, but I did want to give I'd say it's a bit of an update, but I think you're probably sick of hearing you mention about it. But I've made progress.
On what?
Made progress. The History Channel. We have a completed video.
Oh, what is it on? Really? What's the first video on? Or do you want to say
something that may or may not include radiation.
Fallout. It's a Fallout
game. No, something. It's
Chernobyl.
It's a video.
Did you go to Chernobyl?
It's a video.
I know Chernobyl.
Looked at the elephant's foot.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. To be fair, I want to make a few before we even think about publishing this History Channel at all, though, so that there's at least some consistency to begin with. While that won't be promised throughout, it will be like when it's done, it will go up. Whatever
substantial content to have.
There'll be some substance to begin with. That's the idea.
I'm looking forward to it. To be fair, I'm very much.
We don't have a name yet. We still don't have a name. I'm meeting with Connor later, and I'm going to be like, listen, we need to come up with a name for this fucking History Channel, bro.
The best names come at the end of the creative process.
Yeah, well, the issue is with making content on YouTube is the creative process never fucking ends, mate.
When you're an absolute machine like you are, no, it doesn't ever end.
No, I'm always doing something. I'm always busy on something. And when I'm not being constructive, I'm being destructive. It's fine.
Destructive.
That's where I start dismantling the content. I like contort it, publish it backwards.
You're like, right, it's ready to render now, and you start deleting it all off the time.
No, we've got a video done, and that video is, I want to give you a length so you have an idea what we're going for. It's 48 minutes long.
Nice, that is a fucking beautiful length. It's like a documentary almost.
It is. It's like, well, we've got a few segments in there that I don't want to go into too much detail about, but obviously part of it is actually telling the timeline and the events and things like that, and then another part of it is me and Connor talking, if as well. So there's a bit of character and atmosphere to it. And
nice.
We use my mother's shed, so the rest of it.
Absolutely brilliant. I'm looking forward to it.
It's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna play with a few different formats to begin with, and we'll probably off the back of that, see what works best, go forward with that, and probably find other ways to apply the other formats, because I think with a channel that needs diversity in the format, outside of say like a blanket format of this is the art style, if you will, you want to have like a diversity in what that content could entail, so it keeps viewers on their toes.
Exactly.
So I'm really excited to spend another 3 months working on the next one. No, it took us, we recorded part of it in March, and we only finished it this month, the recording process, and then it took me another week on top to get around to editing it. Mostly it's DOSing, you know, like it's not difficult to once you got an idea to get a process going on. I mean, Connor went to fucking Chernobyl in December for that video.
It is Chernobyl.
It is Chernobyl.
It actually is. Holy shit.
It is Chernobyl.
We guessed
it
right.
Is Chernobyl. He went there in December, which is lucky.
Yo.
He went there.
I don't know you were even
back
allowed.
in December. He went. It was back in December, mate.
He fucking ran.
It was back.
I think
back
George
before
meant
the Russians invaded.
because it's full of radiation.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have imagined.
You can visit Chernobyl.
That's crazy.
You can visit Chernobyl. You sign up online, and then you're in Kiev, and a random bus rocks up at a really nondescript location, and you just have to hop on and hope for the best.
Oh, yeah, God, I forgot that there was like a war going on as well. Yeah,
that happened, but you can visit Chernobyl.
That's crazy.
You can't go anywhere near reactor number 4, but you can visit Chernobyl.
Do you get to see like the wild dogs running about?
There are loads of wild dogs.
Is
and
there
you
a
can touch
chance
them.
of being attacked and you have to fend it off? And
No.
click
Apparently,
right
some
stick
aren't
to break
friendly,
its neck.
but the friendly
God.
ones are just normal-looking dogs. They're strays, and because they're in Chernobyl, they're radioactive. So you can stroke them, but you have to wash your hands after.
Oh,
Radioactive dogs.
They're happy. They don't give a fuck.
They're gonna turn into mutant beasts.
They're gonna turn into
apparently
Brahmin.
Apparently at the gift shop they sell like little packs of treats that you can give to the dogs.
Oh, that's pretty.
So,
I want to go to Chernobyl. I'm gonna go now. Oh wait,
yeah,
no.
man.
Can I go now? Is it bad because there's a war?
It's bad because it's a war. You want to know something funny? When I think Russians actually fucking I think the Russians actually found their way to Chernobyl, but the best part is they didn't realize where the fuck they found themselves.
Oh,
they didn't realize they were in Chernobyl.
Were they not fucking around trying to get into the reactor?
Saved the Ukrainian people at the end of the day.
Common sense.
It's gonna fend off the elephant's foot. Is gonna come fend off the Russians.
The elephant's foot.
That's what it's called, isn't it? The big.
That's the magma that melted into the basement and sort of like solidified. Yeah,
it's good fun. Now I like the elephant's foot.
Dangerous as fuck. The elephant's foot.
Yeah, don't be going near that. Do you in?
Near the elephant's foot.
Do you in?
No. But yeah, that video I look forward to being able to publish. But I want to publish it with a few others. There's like one that's sort of like a smaller video off the back of Chernobyl that Connor wants to do. So obviously this video was his idea mostly, so he's mostly done the direction of it. I don't narrate this one, but I edit it, and there's going to be a few where I narrate and things like that. So obviously my first video for it, I can't publish the channel until there's something that I fucking narrated myself. You know, it doesn't mean I don't have presence in that video. I do, but Connor's the front man for that one. However, there will be at least half of them, I'd hope, where I'm doing the narration myself. It depends on what it is. Because Connor went to Chernobyl, he was the man for the job. You know what I mean?
True, he was the man with the plan. He knew exactly what he was doing.
But it's a really good video, and he's really done himself. You know, he's done himself there.
He's really done himself.
He's really done himself there. But no, he did a fantastic job, and it was honestly not too difficult to edit his audio. I think. In my style of editing audio as well, it at times it could be a bit of a nightmare, because he'd say like the first half of a sentence well, then the last half of the sentence really badly. He'd redo the take, say the first half of the sentence really badly and the last half of it really well. So what I'd have to do is find the place where something he says exactly matches how he says it in the other bit, and then sort of merge the two together. And I've gotten quite good at that. I do it all the time, but it can be quite annoying when you're not used to the voice that you're editing.
That's true, actually, because I guess you're always used to editing your own voice, so you know how you sound, whereas someone else is like completely different. But it's a fucking good skill being able to make
2 sentences sound like 1 sentence.
It really is. It's an art form.
2 takes sound like 1 take. It's an art form, and I think I've mastered
Although
it
when
at
you
this
do
point.
get it, it's so satisfying because it just sounds like
It
there
is
was
when
no
it
code.
flows and you're like, no one will know.
Tyler
No
would
one
know.
will ever know
Tyler
until
would
you
know 'cause
mention
he's got
this.
that video where he's like, it's like Kingdom Hearts 3 video, isn't it?
It's Dream Drop Distance Review.
Oh, that's a
Sora and
10-year-old
Riku
video.
are taking their Mark of Mastery exam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well,
there was an attempt.
I look forward to getting some more.
How do you guys know about that?
It's so
That's a
good.
10-year-old video.
What
It's so ridiculous.
What I'm trying to say is, I've got about 10 other ideas for things that I want to get at least a good few of them done before we launch this channel, which we still need a name for. If you've got any name suggestions, whack them in comments, send them to me via messages,
down in the comments.
spam my email folder with them, and honestly, just send me copious pornography so that I can think it over.
Copious pornography.
But no, I want to get a few of these ideas sort of like done and nailed down before we launch. And obviously, we're kind of going to Chernobyl, going abroad for this like first video we finished. May not be the first one we publish, but the first one we finished, it's like it's a good start, isn't it?
It is a cool start point,
For sure,
I can't complain about that. There's a picture of him stood with the sign for Pripyat and all that, and
That is really cool.
And it's just like went on a magical adventure to the wonderful land of Chernobyl, and then he corrects me and tells me it's Ukraine. So I'm like, oh shit. So we did more things. So maybe we can get some more out of it. But the main thing is, we have a good start, and now that there's actually momentum going, I want to keep it going and see if we can get a few done.
Go to Kenilworth Castle and do the history of the Bit of Stones.
If you boys don't mind meeting me for that one,
I'll be right there.
I'll bring the heavy
Well,
duty
wait till
camera.
I'm over. Wait till I'm over in the UK, and we'll film it then.
Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll have to see what the schedule's like.
Fucking life is hectic at the minute. Holy shit.
No, I think I'll
Stones.
probably be able, but I can't give promises.
Let us know, man.
Yeah, of course. I would bring Jones, but I think I'll leave him.
He'll start throwing fucking coins at me again, the madman. That's the only interaction I've ever had with him in my entire life.
He throws coins at you, doesn't he? He loves it.
He's just dashing silvers at me.
Yeah, that must have been 5 years ago.
Yeah,
now.
it was a long while ago. It was when you, Ollie, and him showed up at my door, and Ben, yeah.
And Ben.
And how old were you, George? 9 years old? Is that what you're going to say next?
In 5 years, I would have been,
16.
I would have been
Oh my
16
God.
years old 5 years ago.
You would have been 16. Now he's of the 21.
Yeah, I'm a 21-year-old man.
Oh shit! I've just remembered. My birthday's next month, and I want to fucking
Oh,
die.
I want to kill
That
things.
sounds- Yeah. Right. Okay. So that's where I'm up with the History Channel. I want to fucking
Thank
die.
you for the
but
update.
we've got momentum, and I can't wait to
Yeah,
get going.
no, I'm looking forward to it. I'm very much
I
looking forward
just need
to
a fucking name.
True, that's you don't want to be stuck with a name that you want to change like 10 years down the line, like long-eared fox. So just pick it
Like
carefully, man.
lasers.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I'm gonna call the History Channel It's Lasers
Long-eared
Boy.
lasers.
As if I had the chance at a second name, and I went with It's Lasboy.
Yeah, but that's ironic though. It's edgy and cool.
It's so insane.
It is ironic. It is ironic. That is a good point. But
Yeah, no, I reckon I'll think of something magnificent. Like all the ideas I've had so far, I've tried them and gone, this does not sound nice to say. It doesn't even sound like something I could remember, let alone a viewer. So if I can't remember it, the viewer
You're
can't.
just bringing
It's
out
as
some
simple as that.
ancient, forgotten dialect. You can't even remember it.
No, I'm spitting out what
Speaking
sounds
of
like
fucking
some
tongues.
ancient demonic curse, and then what will happen is out of nowhere, some random like A-list celebrity will appear, rip
Peter
their
Andre.
skin off, reveal themselves to be a lizard, and eat me. And that's my waking fear right now.
Peter
friends.
Andre comes out the
Yeah,
train.
you gotta be
And
careful.
he goes,
Oh, no.
Peter Andre, mate.
Peter Andre.
Oh, sorry.
Singing Amazing Grace.
All the moisture disappears from his face.
Oh, he's singing "God Save the Queen" down the gutter. Fucking hell! Right, I have nothing else to say. I have nothing else.
No, I have nothing else to say either. Thank you for listening
If
to
we've
my
got nothing
ramble.
else, let's wrap up this episode
Guys,
of the
we
Full Pills
didn't
podcast.
talk about the AC celebration.
Fuck
Yeah,
off,
man.
ladies.
Okay. Thank you everyone for watching
cut it there.
this
Thank you for
episode of the Full
thank you for
Pillars
listening.
podcast. And we'll see you next time. Thank
See you later, everybody.
Take care, everyone.
Safe.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Wait, is that the actual end?
Yeah.